Good evening. I think every single stream I starts with me like looking like this at the stream to see if it actually goes live or not. So I think we're live. Here we are. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Got a few people here already. So and yes, Ted, thanks for calling out. I did finally hit 1,000 subs, so that's pretty exciting. Been a long road to get there, but welcome everyone. Got Ted, Ozzy, Rod here. Welcome. Got Christopher, Joseph. Said Oz. I can say it again, but. I wanted to play something that was dear to my heart. I play this a lot, and Oz kind of suggested an RTS, and so we're going to play Red Alert. When this came out, this is the Scandinavian version, so it's a different box than what you would have gotten here in the US. And yes, the language as well is, let's see, we got Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish, I think. Yeah, doesn't look very great. The box looked very different in the US compared to here, so, and it's really good. And what I'm going to do is I always played the Allied, and I'm going to play the Russians tonight just to mix it up because I know the game pretty well on the Allied side, but I'm going to play the Russian side just to mix it up a little bit and experience something new for myself. But the box is very bare bone, at least the European one. Just has the double case here, the 2 CDs. Here's a cat. Let's go to the action cam for Zoe. There she is. Has a camera. Trying to figure out where she's going to sit. And we have a black and white manual. So unless I had some more stuff in here that I've misplaced, that's about all there is in here. But it does have full information on what to build and everything. But, excuse me, Command & Conquer is really intuitive, I think, to play. That's right. Eating Vanley, Ethan, Mike. Got the whole gang here today, I think. Yeah, she's being full stream in Swedish. Yeah, that would be pretty boring after a while, but I can read the Swedish part of Command & Conquer Red Alert on the back of the box here. So, if you like, get ready. This is, you know, fancy stuff, most cultured thing. Från miljonsäljaren Command & Conquer kommer en ny skapelse, Red Alert. Mystiska experiment har rubbat tiden för evigt, eller har de? Nu krossar sovjetiska pansarvagnar stad efter stad medan allierade kryssare bombarderar militärbaser. Spioner lurar överallt. Landminor väntar på att sprängas. Ny spännande teknologi hjälper de båda makterna att kämpa för världherraväldet. Lätta spela och synnerligen fängslade. Med Red Alert ligger världens öde i dina händer. There you go. All the times when they translate that directly, it doesn't sound that good. It's funny because I remember when Eye of the Beholder came out, and I think they translated the box for that to literally like the container or holder by. It sounded ridiculous. So they even translated like the tech stuff here. Super VGA-grafik. Windows 95 nödvändigt. Anyway, there you go. That's Red Alert in Swedish. But we're to play the game, so let's switch to that. Yeah, that's a funny thing. You mix in like the terminology, and it's just completely, you know, English mixed in. I'm gonna find the CD drive here. It's always not making it easy. It's kind of in my way. So if you haven't played a Command & Conquer game before, you actually, well, this shows you how loved this copy is. It's kind of falling apart. There's 2 discs in most Command & Conquer games of old, where one disc was for one side and the second disc was for the other side. The same thing with like, you know, GDI and NOD. But actually, it was pretty cool. They allowed you to play multiple copies on the same network with double discs, so. Thanks, Zoe. I'm glad you're assisting here. She's not making it easy. Wave to the camera, Zoe? No? Alright, let's see if I have the right window here. And so this is, you'll see the specs scrolling here, but we're back on the good old 166, pretty much perfect for this one. This game would run on a 46, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, it actually says minimum P75 and a P120 recommended. Okay, so that's for Windows 95, and we're running in DOS, which only needs a 46. I think it can use a high resolution in Windows 95, but to me, I play this in DOS, so that's what we're going to stick with. This has a Red Alert 95 executable, I believe, but we're going to stick with DOS. Red Alert. I was using a different keyboard because I'm using my normal keyboard for filming my video, and I don't want to move it around again, so I'm using a kind of a ghetto keyboard for tonight, but that's alright. I think it's run game. Yeah, so what I have is this guy. This is the 8-bit DOE with the additional analog sticks, and it feels like playing on a SNES controller. And I use this for the Mister above all because it's kind of an all-in-one controller, right? It's got additional shoulder buttons, so it works really well. I think it's comfortable to hold. It feels almost exactly like a Super Nintendo controller. The benefit this has is when you're playing emulated PlayStation games is that you have the dual analog. I'm not sure how comfortable it is with using a dual analog for a long time. That always felt like it's a little forced, but beyond that, it's almost the same layout as the SNES controller. So it feels really good to hold and play with. And that's my go-to choice for just Mister in general, because that's all the buttons you would ever need for any console that the Mister can do. Alright, I think we're going to run game. Yep, there we go. Configured, installed, should be good. And we're going to want to listen to all the FMV stuff and all the music, because the Red Alert music, if you haven't played Red Alert, and I have a feeling most people have around here, but it is just turn that down on my side. I did patch the game, so this is the patch version. Let me look how the whoop. Go. Yeah, it is a smaller controller. They do make one, I think. I can't remember what it's called, but they do make one that extends further down, like almost like the Switch Pro controller. That one I think is really good. We're gonna watch the intro because we have to. FMV goodness. No, it is not a sin. I would highly recommend it though.
I've just got to adjust this.
There is a new version of that's called Command & Conquer Remastered. That if you are interested in getting into it, it's a good one to get into at this point because the remaster is cheaper. It's like $10 off and on sale, and you can play the original Command & Conquer and the original Red Alert. And they have a remaster version that allows you to play in 4K and all the good stuff, all the modern amenities. If you just want to experience the story and like playing through the game, that's an excellent way to play. But Command & Conquer was around for a long time, right? So, what's the last one they made? I mean, I know it was Emperor Battle for Dune, and, you know, you had Generals and those. Even Chucky. But, oh yeah. Yeah, like, that's the thing. I don't know why I got into the CNC universe so much. I think it's probably because, I like the modern, pseudo-modern setting of the original Command & Conquer. Like, it was kind of like rooted in realism. That's what drew me in, so. Yes, good point, Ted. It's an Exodus. So, for the uninitiated here, what's happening is this Red Alert was a sequel to Command & Conquer 1. Command & Conquer was set for a modern-day era, if you will, or pseudo-modern, a little more future. The tanks and stuff like that from the modern era. Red Alert is set in an alternate timeline where Einstein invents the time machine, goes back in time, and gets rid of Hitler. Well, he's thinking, I'm doing this for good, right? Well, unfortunately, it creates a power vacuum, and then in this history, then, Russia has taken over that instead, and is now basically conquering Europe. So, backstory. The staple for all the Command & Conquer games is delicious FMV sequences, and that's a Westwood hallmark almost. They did a lot of FMV stuff. And it's got the right layer... Oh, hang on. She'll be talking for Hell March. When this came out, people were like waiting, and then this came out and this blew us away. Get Zoe off rocking out with her tail. Where you going, cat? That's not the whole one, but yeah, you gotta listen to Hell March. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. These are some, you know... Here's also funny. It has a preview here of Blade Runner. So if you haven't checked it out, and you can do it on YouTube and other places too, the entire remix soundtrack on the remaster edition of Command & Conquer, Frank Klataki, the composer for most of the Command & Conquer games, got together his band called the Tiberian Suns and re-recorded the entire soundtrack, Command & Conquer and Red Alert, and they sound phenomenal. Just completely re-recorded, remastered, all that stuff, with a full, you know, band. If you like Hellmarch, I highly encourage looking up the new one, because it is just solid. Yeah, this is a preview for upcoming titles as well. It was what always crammed into their games. So this is Blade Runner, then, which was coming. I think that came out in '97, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was '97. And so this game came out in '96, so this will be pretty soon after that. Never shows gameplay, just, you know, the Blade Runner thing. We'll skip that and get into the game now. So we're gonna play as, and we're playing easy because I'm a chum. Oh, okay. So there are different ways to play a Blade Runner. I really do want to play it at some point. I saw a big box show up, and I may have to get it whenever it shows up cheap. Or cheap. Big boxes for like anything else are going up in price, so everything's relative when it comes to that. Alright, we're gonna play on easy because, yeah, I'm a chum and I like to progress, and we're playing the Soviet side, which I really haven't done much, if at all. And the cool thing with these games is in between the stages, you get a little FMV sequences that shows off. And of course, now it's loading the CD drive, maybe? Yep, there we go. But yeah, so here's Stalin. Stalin look-alike.
Gradenko. How long did it take the gas to work?
Is it safe to speak?
Of course.
Westwood always did this thing where you are the commander and you're watching them and they interact with you like you're there.
The children were terminated in less than 15
Nice.
seconds.
That's a very nice
and
box.
the
It
adults
looks
took
just
longer,
so,
18
you know,
to
late
42
'90s.
seconds.
No survivors.
None, Comrade Stalin.
The total dead?
They're evil. It's just
Approximately
fantastic how much they ham it up, and they
840.
have fun with it too. And sometimes it's serious, and sometimes
there were
they're, you know, jokes.
877 people in the village.
I didn't get that far
How
in
do you
Command &
account
Conquer
for this
Riddler
discrepancy?
3, which is kind of like, it was Return to Form
Enough.
with all the stuff, and Tim Curry plays like the
Begin full
Russian
production of the gas.
bad guy at the time, and just watching him trying to keep it
Already
together through
way
his
gone,
lines, it's just like, we've gone to the moon, and he's just trying to not laugh, and you could see his face contorting, just trying to, it's amazing. I recommend looking those videos up of the FMV sequences.
Meet our newest officer.
In this
According to
universe,
profile, you should prove useful.
yes, there was a Command & Conquer
I'd like to see
3.
that profile.
Give the lieutenant something
somewhere.
important to do.
Yes, there was a Command & Conquer Red Alert. There was both a Command & Conquer 3 and a Red
That
Alert
is
3.
all
And Red Alert
Gradenko.
3 came out after Command & Conquer 3.
Forgive me, Comrade Stalin, but there is
And
something else.
was kind of like the last AL,
Outside
last
Torun, we have met
glorious
with guerrilla
entry into the
resistance.
real Command & Conquer series, probably. They went a little overboard on the
brought these
silliness,
marching
and there was a
down here
lot
and
of
here.
random stuff.
They are
But
enemies of
I
the
mean, you had
people.
Tim Curry was
Destroy
in
the
there,
town and kill everyone in it.
and then
Come, my dear.
George Takai plays
I have an
the
assignment which
Japanese
requires your
emperor.
special
I mean, it's
skills.
pretty star-studded, actually. I mean, kind of like Command & Conquer 3, right? They had Michael Ironside and getting names now, but it's just tons of celebrities in there, right?
Let's see how you handle these.
So yeah, Rod, this is an alternate universe
wants
then
to
where,
do
you know, Stalin had a
destroy
more
everything
all-inclusive, I
and
suppose, but
everyone.
it's
No
supposed to be like an
prisoners,
alliance of
no
different countries.
survivors.
So, got a little mixture of people here.
That is all.
I don't know what my mission is now, probably just blow something up with the case. And it's an interesting story. Yeah, and the reward was you got to see all these FMV sequences and everything. I thought it was awesome back in the day.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Destroys civilian forces and town. Oh my. There, I got airplanes.
Yes, sir, at once.
And amazing music across the board. Oh. I see why it would be nice to play this
Awaiting
in
orders.
Windows, because you get a little bigger screen. A little bit. So we're gonna fly over here and shoot those things down. This is more like learn how to play the game the first few levels, right? So, if you're not familiar with Command & Conquer, but at all, most people probably are here. It is a,
Acknowledged.
there we go, now we're dropping some stuff. Yeah, the Soviets are not nice in this game at all. Yeah, a little bit. The, Jarvis, later Vision. Unit lost. I hear that a lot when I'm playing. Back. Ooh. And they really ham it up like how the bad guys are, right? So
Reinforcements have arrived.
yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. It's healed up. Agreed. They certainly have that little kind of quality to them here, or the voiceover guy, because the normal Command & Conquer has a female voiceover lady, and they managed to get her again to do the same lines, which I thought was pretty amazing for the remaster. Alright. I need to blow up all the... Yeah. There's a lot more explosions. They have a lot more fun with it here, and it's like, yes, they're very, very evil, of course, because we're just, you know, blowing up a village here now, but they're evil. Acknowledged. And they go over the top with the accents and everything. It just comes with the territory. Red Alert has always been the... I mean, it was supposed to be like a little more serious than it ended up being a historical thing. Not historical, but trying to look historical. Oh, should have left my plane set there, that one. Don't leave me alone. Funny, it's chugging a little bit too, but it's part of the experience, I suppose. Even with a fast machine here. And this isn't super over what they recommended. The recommended was one... Oh, DOS was lower. It's low resolution, so... You can assign hotkeys to selector guys here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
That took care of a lot of stuff.
Reporting. Ready and
Reporting.
At once.
But it's, otherwise it plays the same engine. It plays almost exactly the same as Command & Conquer, but Command & Conquer again tried to be a little more serious, and this always ended up being more whimsical, especially the later installments, because they go all over the board with just silliness at that point. I mean, you have, like, you know, psychic dolphins, and I don't even know what all they put in the game.
Unit lost.
Unit lost.
Unit lost.
At once.
What about... Ooh, we're not going to attack those things.
Affirmative.
Pull that building up.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's fly. So, how everyone's doing tonight? We have heard some other classic RTS games mentioned earlier there. I'm not sure if you guys still play RTS games. One of those I have a kind of like an on and off relationship with RTS. I enjoy it, but then I cannot forget about it. Kind of a genre that's sort of died out now, almost. I mean, it's like StarCraft 2 being huge, but that's more like a... Almost, it's morphed so much into an esports game, you know? These old school base turtling games. And if you're not familiar with, actually, Petroglyph Games is the group of developers that were Westwood, a lot of them. And they tried to put out a game called Grey Goo, which refers to, like, nanites and that kind of thing, a few years ago. And it's actually quite a good game, but it just never took hold. But it had the same three very different factions to play. It had all the old school Westwood things that you would expect in it, but it just never really took off, so... Warcraft 2? I thought so. It's like, isn't that played in... Oh, there we go. That did it.
Acknowledged. Very well.
And they store a lot of barrels around their village.
Very well.
I thought StarCraft 2 was, like, massive at this point, as far as on the esports side, right?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
But that's, like, I miss these old school...
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I did, too. I haven't played it in forever. I played through the campaign. I do have the expansion pack. Played the first one halfway through, and then I kind of lost interest, I think. But they're really evil. The thing that I think people forget a little bit now with the way Command & Conquer was the polish. Westwood had such incredible polish to their games. It felt intuitive to play, it was slick, it had cool music, it was just not a lot of games, to me, around the time Command & Conquer coming out, was just revolutionary on this level, because it was just so well done, so polished, and you get to pick which mission you're going to go to in between levels here as well. Which spins up our 2-speed CD-ROM drive. That's probably the biggest thing I need to upgrade here, but on this machine. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Congratulations on earning this assignment, Commander. I am Captain Georgy Kukov, Chief of Field Operations for this region.
Usually on the evil side in these games, they usually get backstabbed and replaced, and that's
Tomorrow our attack begins.
kind of comes with it.
For today, you have guard duty.
Guard duty.
See to it that nothing happens to the base or to the command center.
Aye, comrade. Yeah, they just really ham it up, and you know, they have fun with the material. And that's why they're trying to be a little serious here now. Because it came off. It was supposed to be, I think it started out based on the previews that we had originally in Red Alert and looking at the magazines. It was supposed to be more serious than it ended up being. I think they realized, like, time travel, alternate timelines get silly pretty quickly. And this one is still, you know, fairly rooted in, like, World War II stuff. It looks to like it, right? But then it goes off the rails as it goes on. Ooh, now we can build buildings. Let's see. We have pack dogs. They're good. Very good at rooting out
Yes, sir, affirmative.
humans or people.
At once.
Alright, we have no harvester. Can we build that? Yes, ore refinery. We have low power, so let's build a power plant.
Building. Our base is under attack.
By who? What the?
Ready, affirmative. Affirmative.
Repair.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. We need ore refinery so we can make money.
Ready and waiting.
The dogs are very, very effective against infantry. It's funny playing it now how zoomed in it is, right? There's no way to shift the view. It's just like this all the time.
Unit lost.
Hey, don't kill our dogs. That's not very nice.
Acknowledged once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
We build a barracks too.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost. Unit lost.
Oh my. Yeah, we need to... The barracks I'm running here ASAP. We do have airplanes here.
Unit
Yes, sir,
ready.
very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Let's see. We need to get our airplanes. We'll do that. We'll shoot down this here. That might help a little bit.
Ready and waiting. At once.
The thing with RTS games, always so tricky, is that you have to be moving around so much to keep tabs on the battlefield, and especially in this here now, it's so zoomed in. I did something. That's one less thing to deal with there. That bridge is gone.
Affirmative.
We do need to build a refinery here. I put that.
Construction complete.
A lot of space. I put to build it here, but I don't have enough room. Or base layout. So now I can build it here, and no one can come in there, I think.
Construction options.
We need barracks. Crank out some infantry, but it means that we won't be getting any more people from there. Yep, the map ends there, so I think we're good here. There is a
Construction complete.
area there.
Construction options.
There, now we can crank out some infantry. That will be helpful.
Yes, sir, agreed.
Can I build
Unit
airstrip?
ready.
Ooh, flame tower. Yes, sir.
Building.
Diabolical. There was a bug or AI problem in the original Command & Conquer where you could build sandbags all the way out to where you wanted them basically block in, and they never patched it, I think, so the AI just doesn't know what to do with it. You just build sandbags as a fence all the way to your opponent's base and then block them in, but we're not going to do
Construction
that.
complete.
Put up some of these, though. But this is a nice little turtling one here.
Training. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Oh, shoot at my doggies.
Reporting. Very well.
The idea being is that I can build enough of these flame towers, and I don't have to worry about protecting the base, so it'll protect itself. Because right now, there's no real bad, you know, there's just infantry, basically.
Affirmative.
So who all played and enjoyed Command & Conquer then? Sounds like it's a little bit of a mixture on who who actually played it back in the day. Yep, exactly. That's what I did with my airplanes. I have them selected on 2 here. But it's a good tip, Christopher. For those not initiated, it's a very good way to have grouping of units like that, because then you can just hit 1 and it goes back to them. You see the 1 going off right next to their character there. I need more power.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
Have you played any of the remasters, Vandalay?
Training. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Let's see, more power plant. One flame turrets. We need another one probably.
Building.
Flame tower. My mistake. That way you can use the base to kind of like protect it. So, well, I'm not good at these games, Brian, but they're fun, and I think it was one of those games that came out at the right time.
Base is under attack.
Oops. They
Construction
got very
complete.
far there. Go put a little fence in here so they can't get through. June 2000 is very good, yeah.
Construction complete.
Wow, you, Christopher, you played like all of them there, yeah. It's, I think I mentioned this story. For those that have heard it, I apologize, but, I played,
Construction complete.
Remastered is really, really, really good. And recommend it enough. As far as, mostly because I want to support what they did. They really went through and improved the game where it needed to be improved and left the rest alone. You know, they did a just phenomenal job getting up and rolling.
Building.
But I played Red Alert the first time online via modem, and I played it with... I thought I was doing pretty good. Here was it going already, right? I thought I was doing pretty good.
Construction options.
I can build dogs now. Pack dogs.
Ready and waiting.
However,
Building.
I was playing... I can't remember what I was playing. I was playing against one guy in the US over modem. I thought, like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm building a base. I'm rolling everything. And I send up one of the spy planes over. And if you're familiar with the spy plane, it sends a plane diagonally across the map. And when it shows you some parts, but then when they shoot at you, it will show up. And, like, half the map was his base. I'm like, oh, I'm boned. And within, like, 10 minutes after that, he just steamrolled me. And he was nice about it. And he's like, good game. Thanks. I'm like, thanks. Never playing online again.
Construction complete.
I think we can arrange that around. There's plenty of ways to play that now where you don't need an old school computer anymore. There's good ways to play that on a modern computer too now. Warcraft 2 is amazing as well.
Building.
It had the Zug.
Construction complete.
And fix off my base here.
Building.
Yeah, DOSBox, like Christopher mentioned there, is a emulation platform to play old DOS games, and it's very easy. Basically, just click a few buttons and you're playing the game.
Acknowledged.
So there's a lot of cool options these days versus having... Of course, I enjoy the original hardware, but there are many options, so... Yeah, that's the worst. So yeah, the super weapons that come into play later, like Vandalay's mentioning there, are, you know, the nukes and stuff. And yeah, you think you're like, yeah, everything's going great, and nuclear launch detected, and like, oh no, and then you see your
Construction complete.
base decimated. Not a great feeling.
Training.
Yeah,
Unit ready.
you're right. It's like, I try not to always, like, this computer is very period accurate for this game, but I do actually quite enjoy just the old school experience. Now, I'm playing on a CRT. I'll switch to the action cams, you can see, but of course I have my CRT right here, right? I'm sorry for that blown out picture and whatever. Stream up here. Wave to myself. But CRT, you know, old school mouse and keyboard, and down here is the actual tower we're playing on. Okay. But, wrong window. Excuse me. Yeah, the carriers are pretty funny, because later in the game you get what's called a chrono shift, which lets you, I believe, transport units around.
Unit
And
ready.
it's pretty funny because I used to find, like, puddles
Yes, sir. Very well.
and teleport in the multiplayer. I'd teleport my cruiser in the puddle next to my friend's base, and he's like, what's wrong with my base? And I had a cruiser sitting in a puddle just destroying, because the cruisers do a lot of damage,
Yes, sir.
but they can only be in water, obviously. That did not stop me, so. Alright, I think we have enough to go here now, so we just need to
Unit
get some more
ready.
units,
Training.
some more pack dogs. We can build another barracks so we can
Unit
crank up some
ready.
more foot soldiers. We'll do that. So what happens with a double barracks in these games is that it makes the production faster. Yeah, you're right, Christopher. It's like, when you hear that message, you just gotta, you can sell buildings,
Construction complete.
and you'd sell as many as you possibly could, because otherwise they're gonna get blown up anyway, so
Waiting orders. Very well.
you could have launched attacked this,
Ready,
yeah.
agreed.
My favorite was, I think, when I was playing
Training.
a lot of these games,
Unable to
you
comply.
can't queue
Building
in these
progress.
games at all.
Unit
That's the
ready.
thing with the old school, which you
Training.
can with the remastered.
Unit ready. Training.
We used to, like, when we played with each other, we didn't have headphones, so I had two computers set up next to each other with no modem, and we play Red Alert and we play Command and Conquer against each other, my friend and I, and we'd like, the ion cannon was ready, which is the GDI super weapon, orbital space laser, and
Unit ready.
we just get it ready and select target, select target, select target, select target,
Unit
just
ready.
taunt them.
Training.
Good times.
Unit ready.
Oh yeah, I remember. I mean, it was not fast. You're right, though. A lot of that movement was just super sluggish. So, let's see. I don't have enough power to build another flame tower. I kind of want to go north, but I would like to protect my base a little more before I do that. I learned a hard lesson in these games is that, you know,
Reporting.
you're gonna go in, go all in, because you need a lot of units.
Construction complete.
Often you're burning through units as you're launching a little attack. So. Do that. We're going to turtle some more. I missed that about RTS games, is turtling.
Construction complete.
Total Annihilation wasn't great at turtling because it didn't really have a good... You could build, like, barriers and stuff, but
Building.
Command & Conquer, the series in general, have always been good about allowing
Construction
turtling.
complete. Building.
And turtling, as it sounds like, is just kind of shielding up your base and
Construction
let
complete.
nothing come in. I don't think you can even set a rally point to decide which one comes out of here.
Yes, sir.
There's
At
our little
once.
army.
Training.
Important to keep cranking out units. I don't think we can set a waypoint for them where they come out. Nope, that came later. And that's where I like the remaster, because it adds a lot of creature comforts or modern things you're expecting in
Unit
RTS.
ready.
And lets you play it more the way you're expecting, not that you remember. Because I used to play like Dune 1, or not Dune 1, Dune 2, the first real RTS game. I know there are other ones on Genesis and everything.
Affirmative. At once.
And here we go.
Very well.
That game had, like, you had to select a unit, pick the map where to go, select a unit, click, you could not drag select, and things like that you take for granted now was not around in that game. And that's yeah.
At once.
Yeah, it might have been too long for Total Annihilation. I just remember, like, you could build the barriers. Like, I'm talking about, like, a wall and all that junk, but it feels like me, it was always easier or better to just crank out a boatload of units and just go for it.
Affirmative.
But maybe I remember that wrong.
Affirmative.
You ran a cable for the across your neighbors? That's awesome.
At once. Agreed.
Wow, that would have been amazing.
Very well.
Where does map go?
Very well.
Yeah,
Very well.
I think the thing with the Soviets, right, is the easiest strategy there was to just build a boatload of tanks. The tanks are so powerful.
Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Here's where this comes.
Unit ready.
Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Whew.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Yeah, now we have airplanes, so I can come here and just blow this stuff up pretty easily here, because they built it next to barrels. Yeah, the thing that the Soviets have is a double barrel tank, which is very powerful.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Whoops. Not supposed to go there.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Take care of a lot of the...
Training. Building. Unit lost.
Fine.
Unit ready.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Unit lost.
I was too cheap to buy the shielded BNC connectors. So mine were unshielded, so every time we hook up network, and we have it a 10 megabit BNC based network, I'd shock myself and like, dang it, I don't want to spend another $1 on a shielded connector. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Training.
Blammo.
Affirmative. Agreed.
The AI is not doing much here, I'm assuming because I'm playing
Yes,
on
sir.
easy. Too bad I don't have any engineers yet, so I could take over these buildings.
Affirmative.
I think what I should probably do is destroy his power plant, so that way his turrets don't work.
Very well. Affirmative.
The problem with grenades is that I think they hurt, yep, they hurt a lot of people around you.
Yes, sir.
And I think the Allies probably get a medic that can heal up the guys, and Soviet do not, because it kind of goes into their
Affirmative. Of
style, I
course.
suppose. Yeah, they're not building much of anything here.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're hurting yourself a lot of time when you're doing this. Alright, let's blow this thing up. I'm gonna shoot at this concrete building with machine guns until it blows up.
Reporting.
So yeah, as a Soviet, I think in general the strategy will be to build lots and lots of tanks. And the Soviet tank rush was a real thing in multiplayer. Usually the primary goal was to just get up, get that going.
Very
Oh.
well.
Turrets are hurting.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Need more guys for sure.
Unit ready.
There's a rock paper scissor kind of system for a lot of the things in Command and Conquer he's selling now.
At once.
Where some units do more damage to others, like Flame is very effective against infantry, right? Sort of dogs. The
Very well.
tanks with their guns. Oof,
Affirmative.
I think
Yes, sir.
one of my grenadiers exploded there, hurt me quite a bit.
Very well.
Hell march.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Ready and
It's on
waiting.
reinforcements.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
well.
Let me
Affirmative.
blow up the refinery and the radar. I'm not sure I need to destroy the turrets. I think I can do that with my airplane though, so better choice. I have one right now, but I need to make some more money.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed now. Thanks, Christopher. That's the thing, I'm not... I keep forgetting,
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
like,
Yes, sir.
dually multitask. Ooh. Thanks, I dropped reinforcements. That's helpful.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Acknowledged. I need to build another plane. Yeah, attack plane.
Yes, sir.
I saw it.
Affirmative.
But I don't want to go toe-to-toe with those. I don't have to at this point, I think, because they hurt a lot.
Reporting.
Go, we got more units here.
At once. Acknowledged.
Nice selection of grenadiers here.
At once.
That's going to help a lot.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Alright, let's see. We have 2 planes now.
Order.
They're reloading really slow. I don't remember that, but I guess that varies from game to game. You can also increase the game speed, but plenty fine.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Ready and waiting.
Can't even like shift select to add more guys into the group. It's just, you're so used to certain maneuvers that you do in these RTS games, and it's not available in some of these older ones.
Waiting orders.
There we go. Now we got the attack dogs. Don't kill my dog. Dogs are very effective against infantry if they can make it, because they will just like insta-kill an infantry unit, but
Lost.
you gotta make it to act like that. Oh my goodness, the dog exploded. A little excessive.
Waiting
I
orders.
think he sold all of his units for turrets.
Affirmative.
The thing what's happening is the grenadiers are exploding and taking out our people of my infantry, and that's kind of the thing with the Soviets, right? Is that they don't care about, you know, safety. They just
Affirmative.
harvesters are bad because let's send our planes on that
Reporting.
because
Very well.
they will squish you very easily. Soon there's more on this map here, but I don't have a. Does the Soviet don't have a radar at all?
Affirmative. Reporting.
Strafing run.
Reporting.
Really hurting it very much.
Acknowledged.
Really fast too.
At
Alright, we'll
once.
let our yak take care of those, I guess.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Reporting. At once.
What else is there here?
Training.
Cranking out some units.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Training.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I figured that it wasn't in our tech tree yet, but it's like been so long I can't remember if, I mean, they do get radar, just not yet. A bridge would have been nice to have now, but I guess it helped me put a choke point there so I didn't get overwhelmed.
Affirmative.
Hey, Zoe.
Training.
Hi, cat. Cat butt.
Unit ready. Training.
Green.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Are there any other retro games you guys have played recently or anything? There's a lot of like, resurgence in retro games again now, but I always enjoy going back to the classics, which is what prompted me to play this tonight, so
At once.
I'm not sure what games you guys have been playing lately.
Agreed.
Find another base here somewhere?
Training.
Agreed.
There's a base to the south somewhere too, it's gotta be.
Training.
Reporting. Agreed.
You have to deal with that harvester now, and that's a problem, because again, they can squish you very easily.
Training.
Affirmative.
We're gonna try.
Very well.
Unit
I
ready.
think there's a button, the X button scatters people. Nice, that is a good game, and I like to finish that too. I never completed back in the day. Oh, I can run one of my guys over.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Goodness. It is cracked. It's so easy to get stuck in that to try and optimize it, right? Oof.
Reporting.
But just in time.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. That was just the harvester left. So these old school games, you have to kill every unit, so. Get rewarded with a little CGI thing, and that was pretty lame. It was just a logo, nothing else. You don't like me using you like a drum, Zoe? Sorry. Oh, nice. Yeah, I found a big box on Indiana Jones as well. And it's really well made. It's why people love it so much. It's such a... I mean, it feels like a real indie movie. Indiana Jones movie. Oh, Max Payne. Oh my goodness. That's actually one I think I completed back in the day, believe it or not. Not a acquired... I mean, it was an acquired copy, but... Boy, that brings back memories. And it's like scrunch
We
face.
have 14 tank divisions on this border.
And the Allies with only 3 divisions hold you off.
At the rate of our noble comrades' advance,
It was a sad story with them doing a remaster. They were trying to remaster these FMV sequences as well. And you thought that, like, well, the source material, right, would have been great. And there's a documentary about this that they released on YouTube. And that is Kane, the main bad guy in Command & Conquer, the original game, actually walking through history. And that's where we find out that Kane has been around for a long time. So anyways, there's a fun little nod there to that, no pun intended.
I inspected them myself.
But they were trying to
How did the Allied dogs eliminate our Sovrinsk
upsample this, but the problem is that they were trying to find the original, and apparently it was recorded, not only was it like lost in the archives, but they were able to find some electronic arts and knew they had a file cabinet in the back of a storage facility, and the guy who was making the remaster, the primary lead on them, went there to look through the boxes and found it, and he's like, oh, this is gold, and you know, wow, we found it, the original recordings. That's awesome, we can finally do this after months of searching. It was recorded on like a proprietary Sony cartridge format that was not really readily available anymore at all, so there was no readers for it. And they found one place on the West Coast, I guess, that could rip the stuff off and then or provide the digital recordings of it. But to send it in, it took weeks to get it back and everything, and then they realized it was just like recording off a computer of this stuff. So it wasn't higher resolution at all. So it was all for naught, basically. So the original source of these videos is lost. So they use AI upscaling to make it look better, and it's not great, but it's better than this. But this looks good on a CRT, but unfortunately, yeah, that was lost to time. It was sad. That would have been an awesome touch for the remaster, but they had to settle for Prison Break. They had to settle just for upscaling what they had, which is the game files. Kill the enemy spy. Oh, they blow up my base.
Explosive charge placed.
No.
Base is under attack.
I would say it's under attack. It's gone.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Do I got anything except dogs? I should save. Saving? I think so. Mission saved. I learned the hard way. Yeah, we can't go there. That's going to be a bad time. They will just funnel and destroy our little doggies here, so we're going to go this way. The dogs are really powerful against infantry, but you got to get them up close. Makes sense. But otherwise, if they can get in touch, they basically insta-kill any infantry units. Okay, they kind of run. Whoop! And that. And that.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Thank you kindly.
Agreed.
And I try and mix in missions like this that aren't just, you know, base. That's true, yeah, crates. They could be in buildings. You could destroy the buildings. Dog, ow. Grenades. I'm gonna do this, and the dogs on 1, and these guys on... Dogs on 2, and on 1. Sure, some buildings do have... crates. Nothing there.
Waiting orders once. Agreed.
Agreed. It's the,
Yes, sir. Agreed.
what we can do now is we can lob a grenade up here. That will take care of a lot of stuff up here.
At once.
Whee!
Affirmative.
A bluey! Look at that.
Affirmative.
Evening time.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed.
Is that in here? Yeah, we gotta go up. So that's what we have to do here.
Affirmative.
We have to free the grenadiers and then let you come up here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Faster, faster! AI and the pathfinding is not great in these old games. Again, there's like some things you expect to work on these old school games that just... It's like how you remember it, not how the game actually was.
At once.
Especially in regards to AI and things like that.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Orders. Soon this is going to open up to a build mission after this. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Affirmative.
That I played the Soviet campaign a little bit, but not very much, honestly.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Ready and waiting.
we should be over here.
Reporting. At once.
There we go. That's your dogs.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna try and blow these buildings up.
Lost.
Here, go get him, boy. Great, you're right.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Let's see if this is a heal, I think. So, a good tip to keep an eye out for crates. So, nope, you go get that guy.
Lost.
Oh, decimated the doggies there. I guess the doggies don't really have any health to speak of. They
Yes,
die
sir.
near instantaneously. So,
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
so I'm like Chekhov. Yeah, that was it for that.
Yes, sir. At once.
All right.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
I'm all hesitant here now, being funneled.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Not a good thing.
Affirmative. Reporting at once.
We need to follow the road. Get something up here though. 11 minutes. Like they often hid things on the map. It'd be useful. But I don't think this looks like a dead end. Yeah. Never mind. They run really fast when they're attacking, but when they're just walking like this, they're very slow. It would be helpful if they can sprint a little bit to give me a little uncovering the map.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah, you're right. He does sound a little Scottish, but you know, what's a few accents between friends? It's fine.
Waiting orders. Once.
The one thing in media that I think makes me think of there it is,
Very well.
or anything is the 8th Warrior, oh, 9th Warrior, whatever that one is, Antonio Banderas. And my friends and I used to goof on that one because
Yes, sir.
they're all supposed to be like Scandinavian Viking stuff, but then as they progress in the movie, he learns the different what they're talking about, and he learns the language and all that cool stuff, right? And
Agreed.
the accents just go haywire. I mean, you have Scottish guys and Irish guys, and it's like every single imaginable accent or dialect comes out because
Units remain.
Yes, sir.
think they kind of forget what they were, you know,
Ready and
what they were
wait, yes,
doing.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Reporting. Agreed.
Reinforcements have
At
arrived.
once.
Reinforcements have arrived. There. Ah,
Affirmative. Yes,
13th warrior. See, I was off on a few numbers there. Running low on timer now, so it'd be good if these guys could hurry up here.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
No man, I hate snowmen.
Waiting orders.
Orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting.
Nothing there. Where's the spy now? Is he hiding in a house?
Affirmative.
He was running over here. He was dead. Back, alright. Dang. He speed eats when she wants to come back and sit here, so. Great. Puppies? Can you heal up there, maybe?
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
The heal's on the proximity, I think, so. Here, or did he...
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Huh. Oh, he's in a hovercraft. Ah, I see, we gotta go up here. Oop, I
Yes,
lost a
sir.
lot of time there now.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Reporting.
Come on.
Affirmative.
And now we'll wait. Yeah, I do like the movie in the sense that, like, what a kind of a 90s awesome like action flick it is, and watched it on VHS a while back. That's why not.
Reporting at once.
Oh my. Doggos. You dogs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Come on. And I'm middling around. Come on. Double time.
Yes, sir.
Pick a spot cat. Just sharpen or cut her claw or trim her nails again, because
Ready and waiting.
don't have a repeat of that incident.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yep. I think I'm gonna run
Yes,
in with
sir.
these guys first and then come with the dogs after. That way they're focused on the There we go.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Oh well.
orders at once.
Doggos are gone, but alright. They did their job
Affirmative.
admirably. They just can't take much of a hit, so... Looks like we have a barrel there, and this barrel's of fun.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah, we do keep a small selection of different
Yes, sir.
VHS tapes and whatnot, just for funs. Whee!
At once. Awaiting orders.
That took care of some stuff. Good thing they stacked all these barrels here.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Alright, we'll get in there. There's the spy.
Affirmative.
Really gonna make a run for it all the way, huh?
Agreed.
Yeah, Grenadiers are annoying, because yeah, they're doing a lot, as you're probably seeing, splash damage on my own stuff, which is real
Yes, sir.
frustrating. Blood is building up, maybe there's something... There's candy inside, who knows?
Reporting. Affirmative.
Nope.
Of course. Acknowledged.
They are not, they're just like,
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
typical, like, slide-over paper case, so they're not from Blockbuster, they're just random
sir.
ones we, as a family, acquired over time.
Reporting.
That's gonna be
Agreed.
helpful. Nice,
Affirmative.
full heal. Alright, where are you, spy? You're running out of space.
Agreed. Agreed.
It wouldn't surprise me if some of them actually do as well from our side, but... Oh my.
Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Oh! I think I didn't wait for them to come there.
Very well. Very well.
I should correct most of the VHS tapes are from my wife, because the ones I had from
Affirmative.
Europe wouldn't work here because of the difference in PAL and NTSC.
Of course.
Yes, I am trying to kill the spy. He's running. He's running out of space now.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There we go. I can't hide anymore.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
5 minutes left. We're fine. Sorry, Spy. Ran out of time. Aha!
Mission accomplished.
Hasten to the end of the world. Goodness. Oh my. Kinda how it happened, I suppose. Yep. It's a war game. You don't like it when I drum on you? Alright. That was a long slog there of a mission. I prefer the ones where you're building a base and amassing an army versus these that are just like, we'll go to the south of Germany. Wow. And this alternate timeline then, Germany is on the side of the Allies. Also some hilarious accents on the Allied side.
Good work dealing with that spy. You please, Stalin. Make sure you never disappoint him. Now, I have a special task for you. We are amassing for our attack on Berlin.
All the
Allies are
accents,
aware
they're
of this, so we are
just
going
amazing.
to,
It does
how
make
do
me
they
want to
say?
play through. I've
Throw the
started
bone.
I
want you
Relic
to create
3
this
several
illusion.
times, but I do like 2
Occupy
as
their
well.
troops
That's a
until
really
we
good
can
one. That's a
press
good one in
soldiers
multiplayer.
behind their lines.
Yeah, and you have
Once the troops
Tanya,
are in,
and for those not familiar,
use the
Tanya is
soldiers
kind of
to
the
cover
commando
Allied
unit for the Allied side, and
communications.
she just
With no
destroys
early warning.
infantry units,
We
just
can take Berlin
plows
by
through them like
surprise.
nothing. I don't think I have a good Russian accent, nor can I even attempt one, but that's what they're doing there. Comrade. Alright, let's see, where do we have our resources? They're right over there. Okay, so we're going to deploy our MCV here. Ah, there we go. Now we got our tanks. This is a classic mission here. Got our Scud launcher, or missile launchers. This is a classic base building
Yes, sir.
one. This probably is going to be one of those where just crank out tanks to the nth degree. Yeah, that is really brutal. You can go up to any building, and I think that was a holdover from the Commando in Command & Conquer as well. I like how much different, how different the factions are in this one compared to 1. I think that there wasn't a huge difference, it felt like, between the... Well, maybe they're about the same. Maybe I'm just hypothesizing now, but I feel like the this game has a bigger difference between the Soviet and Allied than the NOD and GDI did, but maybe it's about the same. Just memory more than the gameplay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Destroy all Allied units and structures. Disrupt Allied communications. Well, by blowing everything up, that should probably do it. But this looks like a nice thing where we can hurdle a base and do all the classic stuff. So these ones I like, the classic ones. The dogs. The nice thing with dogs, I think they will detect spies. Excuse me. So you definitely want to have them sitting around. Do your thing, doggy. Ooh. That took care of it. Construction complete. Alright, we can build a seaport and a radar, and our mouse is wigging out. Come on. We have a barracks. I just need to crank out some foot soldiers here.
Awaiting orders.
I need a radar. I feel like kind of gimp without a radar here now. Clearly this seems like where they're going to come in, so... Infantry out. It's got a radar dome up, so I can actually see what's going on. I want to see where I need to build here. It looks like I can kind of... That's a choke point here, which is nice.
Affirmative.
Anything else up here? The river keeps running around.
Acknowledged.
I'll say the dogs can detect spies. Make them pretty critical.
Affirmative.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about Tesla coils.
Acknowledged.
Obviously, we get to that point here. Maybe I should build another refinery to really crank out the production here. Or at least 2 harvesters when I can build a vehicle factory. That's always a good investment. Don't necessarily need 2 refineries.
Construction complete. Construction
There we go. Now we have radar. That does help a lot. Because I'm not sure if they're going to give me
building.
access to Tesla coils yet. Airfield, flame tower, panel.
Training.
to get a vehicle factory up so I can build another harvester.
Unit ready.
Unit ready. How much is the vehicle? War factory. 1,500, yep. That's what we'll have to do so we can build tanks.
At once.
Comes down to, there's no unit upgrades in this one at all. You just keep cranking out units, and that builds your army, so that's a nice part. You can just, especially Soviet, you can just, what's called a tank rush strategy, just crank out these double-barrel tanks, and they are probably the most versatile, powerful units in the game, so. Hey, Sucra, it's going great. We're just reminiscing about a Red Alert and Command and Conquer in general, goofing on the FMV scenes, and well, hopefully now cranking out some tanks here soon. How are you doing tonight? You keep making me jealous, Sucra, with all the pictures of pies and stuff you have access to. I get hungry every time I see them. Oh yeah, we're gonna choke point up here, it looks like, pretty easily. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Music still holds up great.
Waiting affirmative.
Industrial rock, really. It's, I guess, probably the best way to classify this music, right? So,
Acknowledged.
acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I think we all have a pie problem.
Complete.
Construction complete. There we go. Ore truck for sure. And just heavy tanks. So the easy mode actually seems like it just literally makes the units cheaper too. So I'm not complaining right now. Service depot, and that'll be helpful so we can repair our tanks. Ow! The cat paws again. He's back. Let's see. We're building that. This is where it gets like, when you get deeper and deeper into these RTS games, there's so many things to keep track of. And I get worse and worse the more I have to keep track of, so.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
But I think we probably need to basically build up to here so we can put some flame towers up here. Can't wire yet. I'm gonna put a service depot up here so I can repair my tanks as I build them. We'll skip the grenadiers for now, so. Oh, nice. Can't wait to see that one, so. It feels very nice to finally get something over the goal line, right? To finish it out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
It can be really exhausting to push videos out, and you're going on a weekly schedule. That's a little ambitious for me.
Acknowledged.
I don't think I can crank them out quite that fast, but
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
once you get in the groove is the biggest thing. Just kind of roll on with the next one over and over, right? And then it's easier to kind of keep up on it. But how to build some heavy tanks.
Acknowledged.
Porting.
Acknowledged.
Construction.
Acknowledged.
Construction options.
Ooh, mine layer. That'd be nice, helpful. I think on this level, now you get to this point, it's basically just a matter of cranking out heavy tanks. Anything I haven't built yet, because I think I don't have Tesla coils yet, because that's all I can build right now. Put a couple flame towers up here. Have a cycle economy going on here now. Unit ready. And lots of heavy tanks. That's really the thing with the Soviets, it's just crank out a boatload of these heavy tanks, and yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Let me cancel that right now, because I need to explore and see what we have. Oh yeah, you're right. You get that convergence where things are just slow in general to transfer over, and I saw you say something about USB 3, and it's funny because I was transferring something over to the arcade cabinet with a USB 3 stick that I finally got. This is way faster, but yeah.
Construction complete.
Old school stuff. Fast it ain't. So, it looks like I probably have to, like, basically build a barrier here. I wonder if I can use barbed wire to get over there.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. Building.
Sure if I can do that. I think barbed wire lets me...
Construction complete.
Yeah,
Building.
hopping over there so I can build a couple of flame turrets there.
Construction complete. Building.
Over here somewhere.
Construction complete.
Need more tanks. This will be basically always constructing a heavy tank at this point.
Construction complete. Building.
We have water here. I guess we can build
Building.
a submarine base too, if we're so inclined.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Building.
Right, now we can kind of build our little barrier here.
Construction complete.
And that's what you can do basically when you are, you could fool the AI and build
Building.
a
Ready.
path that all the way up to the enemy base where they can't get through. A little devious, but it does work.
Building.
At least in the first one. I'm not sure if they fixed that in this one. I can sell... Yeah, I can. Nice. I'm going to be cranking out some of these
Affirmative.
guys. Some more infantry.
Unit ready. Training.
I said I'm a little hesitant on building the Grenadiers now, because they really screwed me over on the last mission there. Oh, I can't build on the... I have to have a building closer. That stinks. Alright, maybe I should build some silos to get over there then. I never built a kennel, did I? Well, it doesn't look like we need a lot of stuff like that just yet,
Unit
so...
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Construction options. Training.
Dogs are good. We can build an airfield too. Let's
Building.
build
Unit
that. We're getting a
ready.
lot of... our economy is up and running now.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative.
Oh, slow down there quite a bit when you're moving at the same time as the music. Skip to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Well, bridge being gone is helpful, I suppose. It makes it easier. But now it would be nice to do some
Construction
recon.
complete. Construction options.
Construction options. Ooh, paratrooper, spy plane. That's what we're waiting for. The spy plane will be really helpful. Yep, no Tesla coil on this one. For those not familiar, Tesla coil is a huge like electrical thing that just zaps everyone who comes close, and it's pretty amazing to...
Waiting order.
It's very powerful. Above all, to vehicles,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
pretty sure.
Affirmative. Yes,
Nice
sir.
that they have a repair
Acknowledged.
facility. But
Affirmative.
the Soviets would just kind of let things
Yes, sir.
break down, but whatever.
Very well.
Oh, we're not building a
Building.
tank. More
Training.
infantry.
Unit ready.
Where it gets overwhelming for me because there's so many things to keep track of right now.
Unit ready.
I could build a sub base, but
Awaiting
the question is it
acknowledged.
worth it? What I want to do is the spy plane and send that up because then I can see where his base is.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative.
These guys can shoot really far. I think they're V2. Yeah, V2 rockets.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Good
Acknowledged.
motif.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Pair it up.
Unit ready.
I think on the easy difficulty, the AI is not really sending any waves of bad guys, really.
Building.
It's slow here, but
Unit
it's alright.
ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Things can be very stressful on the higher difficulties.
Affirmative.
I just can't multitask that well, so... He's not on that level. Photo time.
Waiting orders.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
See? What do we got building? Alright, we got that building.
Unit ready.
Or tanks.
Building.
Or tanks. All the tanks.
Training.
Yes, I'll build more airfields.
Building.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Suppose they're very powerful to send those out. When is my spy plane ready? Almost ready. Paratroopers. So now I feel performance anxiety here. So Christopher, you seem like the Command & Conquer expert on deck here. You can critique my lack of technique, I should say. I shouldn't say critique my technique, because you need to have a technique to be critiqued.
Construction complete.
I gotta
Insufficient
say it, like saying those
funds.
words. Alright, we'll build more airfields then. And now we're out of cash. Never mind. I think the nice part with this one is that they dump the ore immediately. You don't have to wait for it to be
Unit ready.
generated or dropped off. Could have another one coming in here, yep.
Building.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. They really ham it up, but it sounds almost like the Russians in GoldenEye.
Yes, sir.
Boris. Oh no, we got some bad guys coming in. Whatever will we do?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Spy
Yes,
plane
sir.
ready.
Spy plane ready.
Select target.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
You retreat and repair.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report.
This is where they're coming then, so it would be nice to some flame turrets here, but may not be worth
Yes,
it.
sir. Affirmative.
Alright, spy plane went over here, so I think this is a fog of war generator, I believe, that the Allies have access to, if I'm right.
Yes, sir.
I think we're gonna send out a little crew here to take a look.
Repaired.
Affirmative.
Pairing.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's take a drive and see what we can find.
Unit prepared.
Affirmative.
Thanks, Sugra. Appreciate it. It was fun to get 1,000 subscribers there. But yeah, the monetization is a two-layer thing. Not only do you have to have 1,000 subscribers, you have to have 4,000 watch hours in a year, and I do not have that by quite a long shot. So yeah, I'm not really planning on monetizing. Even when I get it eligible, I'll see about it. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if... So the interesting part is that even if you choose not to monetize when you reach a certain level, they monetize or put ads on it automatically. And at that point, it's just like, what? It's really annoying because some people I know choose not to monetize because they don't want to deal with having the channel be like that.
Of course.
But they may not give you an option, which is kind of scummy from YouTube side. But I mean,
Vehicle reporting.
they're in it to make money, right? Unfortunately, so.
Of course.
I'm curious to see how that goes. The thing I'm excited about right now is the community messages, because I can post that, polls, and things like that. And that's within the 1 week from getting your 1K is when that becomes available. And that's what I'm excited about most. People just post things
Very well.
on the YouTube page.
Very well.
Oh, we get Hell March coming up right as we're invading the base here.
Unit ready. Building.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not proportionate. As I'm producing more videos, that's what I'm finding above all from my perspective. I didn't make many videos that often, not nearly on the schedule that you have been on. The more I keep cranking them up continuously, that generates more views over, more consistently. And that seems to be helping quite a bit to generate that. I'm probably not 1,000 watch hour away from getting monetization anyway, which means that I have to keep cranking out videos for the next few months to make that happen, so. But I'm undecided. It's like, I'm not doing this for money by a long shot. This is kind of a fun thing, right? So,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
oh, forget that. Don't land. We're just gonna send the dogs after this guy. Brr.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
The minimap really helps there, because now I could pop over there quick and see what's going on. There's nothing here, so up here is clearly his base. Missed some of the later ones where you can, RTS is where you can double tap the number and it goes to that one, but this game does not have that. Oh, don't switch my guy. Oh, don't switch my guys. Well, the V2 rocket took care of that.
At once.
Soviets really had just, they don't really care, it looks like, just blow up or whatever.
Building.
Affirmative.
Gotta make it. Cat, not so soon. Alright, so,
Vehicle reporting.
the big map.
Yes, sir. Of course. Awaiting
Of course.
Acknowledged.
Yep, we're at the base now, so
Awaiting orders.
so our tanks are gonna help, because these tanks are just the most powerful for these things by far.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, there's the field generator.
Of course.
Blow that up.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
What's up? So spy plane ready? Yes, it is.
Target. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
becomes a thing where the Soviets, you can literally just send some reinforcements here. You can literally just steamroll with the heavy tank because they're just so powerful. The units. Probably need to send some reinforcements here now.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Yep, we got some soldiers here that are left over from the tanks, I think.
Very well. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the double barrel one, they're not that strong, like they can't take that much of a beating, but just being able to shoot 2
Awaiting orders.
shots in quick succession is very powerful.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Or to just get all of them on the same screen here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
At once.
Alright, let's blow this up. I don't have engineers yet. It'll be great to take over some of this stuff, but I can't. Shoot that guy.
Reporting. Affirmative.
There we go. These guys go up here.
Acknowledged. Vehicle
Louis.
reporting. Yes, sir.
What should you guys shoot? Now take that thing out.
Awaiting affirmative.
The V2 does a ton of damage to buildings, so
Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
silos needed. That's fine. We'll just build more stuff.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh no, they brought tanks. We got bigger tanks.
Allied reinforcements have arrived.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, well I got reinforcements too, right here.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. I don't know why that's so funny, but I keep saying
Yes, sir.
it.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
And a 1-to-1 fight, the allied tank just can't compete. So
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
come on, there we go.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Vehicle report.
Yeah,
Affirmative.
run him over instead. Whoosh!
Acknowledged.
That's faster than attacking them, honestly, a lot of time.
Yes, sir.
Alright, did we take care of all the units? They're still coming in.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Blow up that construction yard. Alright, there's more tanks coming in.
Vehicle report.
You attack that building, you're better at that.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Spy plane ready.
Reporting.
Alright, spy plane's ready.
Select target.
Went to fly here.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Boy, we're really coming in here. Let's see, where is that radar? They do?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, they have faction in the multiplayer?
Awaiting
No,
orders.
some of them are like that.
Affirmative.
Well, there's got to be another base here somewhere. Keeps just cranking out units.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Yeah, that's true. He might have sold everything. Does he have a base down there too?
Very well.
Jeez.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Oh. Yep, here we go.
Lost.
I think I've been cranking out some extra units here.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So there's got to be another base up here, right? And that's why he's...
Comrade. Affirmative.
Here we go, there's comes a string here, or there's one down here too, maybe. Goodness. Or are they just sending reinforcements?
At once. Very well. Comrade. Affirmative, sir.
Comrade?
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
There's nothing to attack up here. Keep those guys down. Break and run, there you go.
Waiting order.
Alright, take care of those guys there.
Building.
Tanks, do I have someone in my base here? What the?
Reporting.
That's not cool.
Training.
Oh, where's he going?
Ready.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe he only has that stuff left now. Because, yeah, it's
Waiting order.
a lot of just random units popping up out of nowhere.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Focus fire you can do with that many
Affirmative.
tanks at the same time. They just really destroy stuff. A lot of them are really damaged now, though.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Whoosh!
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Waiting affirmative.
Yeah, I think more people coming there. Or is that just a guy?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
A tank. Come on.
Yes,
So
sir.
much splash and collateral damage. I just, most of the time when I'm playing multiplayer, it's just you just amassed a huge tank army and then you took care of stuff that way.
Spy plane ready.
Reporting.
You guys go deal with that guy.
Acknowledged.
Anything down here? I doubt it, but let's check it out.
Building.
Nope. Oh, there might be base up here. Anything left up here now?
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Alright, you guys go get that guy.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir.
And you guys, check out what's up here. No, there's nothing there. I'll swing back around here and meet in the middle.
Affirmative.
Come back!
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Fortunately, I think it's, you know, like in this game we've seen already, is that you have to basically kill all the units. Kind of an annoying thing, but here we are.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Put our armies together here now.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Awaiting.
the Soviets automatically attack civilians. The Allied do not. Like when you're just standing right next to civilians,
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
shooting at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
There's nothing left here.
Acknowledged.
One little soldier over here. I'm gonna get us. He's
Acknowledged.
Doom guy or something.
Affirmative.
That would be pretty funny if you got a character like Doom guy or, you know, Master Chief or something shows up here and just wrecks everything. I guess that's basically Tanya.
Vehicle reporting.
The commando in Command & Conquer 3 as well, I remember, was really powerful.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
That's just that guy left. Might be. Like the,
Second objective
Yes, sir.
met.
Agreed.
second objective met, but there's something we don't know yet. Probably down here then.
Very well.
Alright.
Building.
Have any more?
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Could zoom out the map even more, but I'm gonna block the communication. Oh, I might just be down here. Down this road here. That's just where this went.
Very well.
The crystals, I think, are even more
Agreed.
ash per harvest, if you will.
Unit ready.
But it's not here, so there's a very
Affirmative.
wealthy map here.
Spy plane ready. Building. Select target.
And the spy plane right here. Yeah, let's say,
Yes, sir.
no question, question you were gone there on that one.
Affirmative.
I don't think I can go up here, no. There's, oh, the sandbags up there. Really? But it must be, yeah, it's up here.
Agreed.
Eesh.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Or Alpha Squad.
Unit
Go, go,
ready.
go!
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. sir.
So AI comes into play, because they are not handling this migration here very... Just put a little yakety-sack Benny Hill music on here, and... Yeah. That's what I always remember about the original Command & Conquer games, is that the AI really can't handle the pathfinding very well when it gets really muddled, if you will. It gets there eventually, but you can see kind of the string of units here now.
Very well.
So yeah, it's definitely up here. A lot of money on this map. Such an excellent soundtrack, and I can't recommend the remastered one highly enough, really. For usually when it goes on sale for like 15 or less, it's almost a no-brainer just to buy it to support. And it sold, I think, pretty cheap to begin with, so you can tell it's a passion project. So they didn't have to do that, and the fact that Petroglyph Games, then, that again was most of the old developers from Westwood, was allowed to just, you know, remake the vision of the way they, or not remake it, but just remaster it as well as they were able to. So it's really put EA a little higher in my regard that they allowed them to do that so nicely.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh boy.
Order. Reporting.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
See, the AI just gets really confused on how to get around this obstacle here. Come on, you guys can do it.
Affirmative.
As always, the choke point in all these games is getting them across bridges and...
Affirmative. Affirmative.
So what do we have up here then that's so important?
Affirmative.
The last thing?
Affirmative. Very well.
Gotta be.
Very well. At once.
Alright, Ethan, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.
At once.
Here's the radar. Yeah, V2 rockets are very strong in buildings, so...
First objective met. Mission
Huzzah!
accomplished.
To find the last thing hidden in there. Alright. Finally got to the end there. It's one of those games where you want to get a little further every time, and just... I remember as a kid playing on the Allied side, and we were excited when this came out, since we were so fond of Command & Conquer. Then this came out, and it was just like a new floodgate of new things coming out. I do have the one of the expansions for this. I think it's Counter-Strike, yeah. But I think there's another one too, Retaliation or something like that. I don't think that the expansion packs for the Command & Conquer games felt like super coherent. They were more like, here's more missions, maybe some more units, that kind of stuff.
When you kill one, it is a tragedy.
Thank you, Stalin.
When you kill 10 million, it is a statistic.
Pretty
They
deep there.
call me killer.
Yeah.
But I live only to serve the people. And the people's history will judge me.
I'm buying a Stalin. You're
Where the Romans
evil now,
failed,
so...
I will succeed. Russia's borders
Yeah,
will
it seems like it kind of split a little bit on who, like, what
A
almost.
united
Because, yeah, I
Russia is
know
our
a
destiny.
lot of people that would just prefer
Those
the
lands
fantasy
were taken
style.
away by corrupt Tsarist
I think what drew me
diplomats
in
and
was that I was
criminal
into
military
military
officers,
equipment at
and
the time
they
when
were
the first
enemies
game
of
came
the
out,
people.
or I had friends who were. But then there was nothing else that felt so
But in our
maneuvering
race,
around military units that way. And of course, they
have served
continued
me
that
well.
throughout the entire series.
Continue to do so.
But Warcraft is
And
so
your
good too.
future is as bright
Warcraft
as the
2 is so
star of
good,
the
too.
Soviet Union.
3 is amazing as well. I think what, again, I mentioned earlier, but Westwood and also
As a
Blizzard and
reward for your
the
service
polish
to
they
the
put in their
people,
games. It was a done game when it came
I wish
out,
to
and it was
promote
well made, and it's really raised the bar. Ooh. That's all it takes. Butter me up, Stalin.
Your first order as field captain is to proceed to
Field
Cultus
Captain? I
Island.
just won multiple maps for
We
you.
need the ore
completely
there for
by
special
myself.
projects.
And, you know, my army of double-barrel
In
tanks.
addition, we need to capture the Allied Communications Center. We must
There we go,
know
now we need to
what
capture it.
those Allied dogs are up to. Godspeed. Do what you must.
Especially with the Command & Conquer series them being 2 full campaigns, it gave you almost double the game in that sense. I mean, you played on through with one, and then you had an entire extra campaign to play when you were done. So I thought that was really cool.
Reinforcements.
I got an MCV.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction options.
Sorry, I can't stop saying it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh yeah, the full media assault that was StarCraft. I mean, those CGI sequences and the universe and everything was just amazing. I think that's where Blizzard set the you know, they set the level for CGI in a game like that. I can think of anything else, and maybe there were other games that were like that, but just how... If you watch the StarCraft CGI now, it's a little rough around the edges, to say the least. I think the first one that really was mind-blowing for me was the, besides StarCraft, was Warcraft 3. Like, this looks like a feature film at this point, and then Blizzard, of course, just iterated on that. Westwood doubled down on the FMV stuff, which is the campiness, which I think suits these games very well. But and live actors, and they always had a big deal about having, you know, blue screens and green screens and real actors in front of it, versus then Blizzard who went all in on the CGI stuff. And Diablo 2, man, so many memories of watching those cutscenes with mouth wide open, like, this is amazing. But the fact that they doled out these FMV sequences in between playing here, I thought was a great reward for you to keep going. I mean, the game itself here it's good, but it's still fairly repetitive. I mean, you're building a base, you're cranking out units, you're winning. But the CGI was kind of a reward as you progressed.
Construction options.
That's a good one to... That should give us a lot of cash flow quickly there. Affirmative. I want room out to build a base here, because I'd like to... It would be nice to have some flame towers. Oh, that's right. I did see I think the remastered Diablo 2 looks really good, really cool. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
Unit ready. Building.
I think it looks just like what I would want from a remaster. Like, you know, take the same stuff, enhance it, make it a little more modern, get your comforts in there.
Construction complete.
I mean, the silo pretty quick. These things generates a lot. This stuff gets you a lot of cash. Probably not that much. Let's build a radar. Oops, where did my map go? There it is. And then we'll build a vehicle factory, and I can crank out some tanks.
Ready and wait once.
Any actual ore here? Yeah, there's some ore there too. I don't think the ore, like the Tiberium in Command & Conquer, the main series, hurt the foot soldiers. I don't think it does here. This is just ore, is the idea. There's a bit of a stretch, just there's ore underground, pick it up, and that's what you're harvesting, right? But I have to have a resource. I mean, it's very much Command & Conquer, true Command & Conquer. And I think, if I remember right, they were making this as almost like an expansion when I realized this was basically a full game. So, oh, hello.
Ready and wait.
Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All hands on deck.
Of course.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Training. Base is
Waiting
under attack.
orders.
Oh, I'm aware.
Unit ready.
Good thing I got Grenadiers, so it's gonna blow everything up.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
This is where we'll put a perimeter on our base then.
Building.
And build some base defense this time.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yeah,
Science needed.
that's the... Oh, they have crossplay on the different platforms. That's nice at least. But yeah, I very much like, as you can tell behind, physical releases. That's by far my favorite, and it's a shame they are not doing that. I think it adds a lot to it.
Construction complete.
There we go. Yeah, I do really enjoy the fact that you can play games like that on a portable setup, you know? We need more
Building.
power plant. How was that? Because I have a Vita, and I kind of want to bring it out again now that Sony's shutting down the store for it. But I heard some things about that Borderlands 2 was kind of sluggish and rough on the Vita. But I do love the Vita still, even though I don't play it a lot. I like the Sony went there, and it feels like such a good handheld, like solid. I have the Gen 1 with the OLED display, and it feels like such a good console.
Training. Unit ready.
Went for my radar. That's true, that is really cool. Especially now with Sony shutting everything down, I might, you know, mod mine and then I'll do stuff on it, but... I think someone overclocked a hacked Vita too, that made it run a little better maybe, but... with the fact that it's fully portable, yeah, it was still before the Switch time. Oh, so if you played Diablo 3, it didn't carry over the save at all? That's kind of a bummer, because I mean, I like the portable format, and we actually got a Switch Lite for the kids, which I ended up playing on now, because the kids just forget about using it. And I'm playing Link's Awakening on there, which feels great for the portable. And every time I pick up the Switch Lite, I look at it, and it's like, what a dream as kids to have a console with that many games, with that much power, like Breath of the Wild, on the go. It still blows my mind a little bit that they pulled that off. And we look at it as like, oh, it's not as powerful as a PS whatever. It's like, that's really amazing, the amount of gaming you get in a portable format. One of those. So, yeah, that's true. They released it on Switch. Someone mentioned, are they going to have... Yeah, okay, so they will have physical on the console, hopefully? Or is it just going to be digital across the board? I know there's less incentive for them to make physical games, obviously, but it's just so... shooting me. Oh, we got a rocket boat. Whoa! Ouchie. I mean, some V2 rockets for that. I'll take care of that. We'll have to build a sub-base here, because they're actually bombarding us from... Not nice. Okay, so there's that, at least. We're starting to get a pretty sizable collection of Vita games now for... or not Vita. Switch games for physical.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
but,
ready.
Yes, sir? Get those? Yeah. Like, it's less incentive for them to do this. You know, the more they keep going, they're not interested in supporting physical, and I get it, but at least there's, you know, limited run games and those things, they always support physical, so
Unit ready.
It's not the same thing anymore, especially with the big box. Now, limited run games, big box versions are really good, and I really, really kick myself for not buying the physical for this, or the remaster. I really would like that, but that's gone through the roof now in cost, and I couldn't justify the cost at the time. It was right at the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah, they let me see that, because this is where I need to capture, so they were nice enough to do that, but I feel if I do this, it probably blows everything up. Oh, there's anti-air. It's like an incentive to like, hey, come up here, just fly your planes over here, and it will blow up everything, so.
Construction complete. Silos needed.
You're right, it does make time just fly.
Building.
Yes,
Construction complete.
Put some of these V2 rockets here that can probably take care of some of the boat problem we're having.
Building. Construction
There,
complete.
I don't want to run out of cash now, because I got a pretty good cash flow here. Probably need to build some airfields, let's build a service depot. Oh, there you go, nice. Yeah, I'm kicking myself for not buying them, because I have one, which is the System Shock one, which is really nice quality. And, like, it is a little steep to buy them, you know, with shipping and everything, but, like, there's nothing else of that quality, I feel. Because I was collecting the indie box for a while, and they were not very good. There we go. Sending infantry to a flame tower. Not a good choice. Oh.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What? Oh, we need an airstrip so we can get the spy plane. That's what we need.
Comrade, affirmative.
Comrade.
Building.
Build some tanks.
Construction complete. Construction options.
Gives me a mine layer. We need more power. There's an advanced power plant later, which helps a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. I look at all those ones now, and I see people on forums and Facebook groups like, oh, I got the, you know, limited run games once, and...
Construction complete.
Yes, when I get to there, we'll definitely build some engineers too. I'm just trying to build up my base here a little bit. Crank out some engineers too. Yeah, they did all the classic LucasArts Star Wars games, I think, basically on PC for big box. So I'm really kicking myself for not buying them, because they did not look very interesting. They were all, like, following a standard, like, black design with the embossed logo on it. And they didn't look very inspired, so I'm thinking, like, whatever. But now I see people getting them in their hands, so, like, all those look really good. So I have many regrets there, but oh well.
Construction options. Building.
Airfields. Be nice to build a sub base, but I'm not sure if I can build that here.
Ready and wait. Affirmative.
And discover this here. I can wait for the spy plane otherwise.
Reporting. Agreed.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Very
I don't see it yet. I'm not sure I can build all the way out here. Let's try.
Complete. Unit ready.
Let's try and build a sub pen and see what it says.
Reporting. Agreed.
Be nice to dominate the waterways here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative.
And missile boats.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, let me grab the System Shock one. I haven't opened it yet, but it's really nice quality. Sturdy as all hell. I'll probably open this on one of those extra bit videos or something, but it's just, I have many regrets about not buying the other ones. At this point, I'll probably buy all the ones that come out. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I can build it right here.
Construction.
Nice.
Building.
Submarine.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
What a this?
Yes, sir.
This is completely sealed off. That is very nice. So I can just send all my
Acknowledged.
units up here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Power plants. Almost out of cash down here.
Building.
Under attack plane. Yeah, I know that's the scummy part or annoying part. Is that, you know, there's so many people that are just immediately throwing them up on.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yeah, they're just super expensive now, and it's really
Affirmative.
bummer that, you know, for us that are collectors, whatever, all these people that have bought those boxes just turn around and sold them. Like, I think it was a great that they are making these boxes and everything, but just how many of the limited run games show up on eBay,
Affirmative.
stuff like that is really annoying and frustrating, especially for me that, you know, I missed the boat on some of those. Whoops.
Affirmative.
It just annoys me greatly. Like, I can't control it, supply and demand, that is what it is, but that's a real bummer, honestly, because I really hope to, you know,
Affirmative.
buy more of those, but then they only print in one unit or one
Affirmative.
Building.
collection, and that's it, and then they're gone, so.
Affirmative.
Let's,
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
well, it's pretty cramped here.
Acknowledged.
Where you guys going? That's where the harvest is.
Yes, sir.
Spy plane
Acknowledged.
ready.
Spy plane ready, yes please. Alright, where should we start with the spy plane? Let's check out the...
Select target.
I need to clean this mouse or get a different one. It's really starting to struggle with the movements.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Got 3 subs now. That should hopefully be able to take out some... Right, there we go.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting. Acknowledged.
This way.
Acknowledged.
We
Waiting
need some more
order.
tanks now.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
For sure, we could put some
Building.
mines down too, but yeah, I'll build an engineer when I get closer there. But that's a bummer that those, yeah. Yeah, that would be nice too, and I think they basically just make those big box games on order, right? When they take the order, then print them. That's what's happening. They're not continually making them, right? That's the kicker.
Affirmative.
It's a bummer then, because they're not going to put one back into print. That's the whole point. They've realized that if we make a short run of it, we guarantee we sell them out, meaning we don't have anything sitting on the shelves. That's the kicker for them, is that they print something and it sits on the shelf, and that's lost revenue for them.
Affirmative.
So they have a business model that works. It's
Building.
frustrating. I really wish they would bring some of these big boxes back. It's just the last hurrah, or like for the year or something like that. Run it again, or I don't know. But they're printed and they're gone. And that's, of course, what causes those collector's boxes to just shoot up through the moon. I mean, I'll give them credit's due. This is incredibly sturdy box and super nice quality and everything. I just wish I would have bought more of them. So now, when they pop up, I'm probably just going to buy all of them, so... yeah, it's true, the demand is there. But I also look at, like, they do, like, these fire sales where they're selling out, or fire sales for them, when they're selling out leftover stock. And I think, you know, they might print a lot of just some random indie game for Switch, right? And they're not selling that, or PS4. But the big box ones are only on order, so... Alright, that is a cruiser, I believe, or gunboat. But we have submarine power. Blub, 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 blub.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, yeah, torpedoes did a lot of damage. It was bothering me that the submarines, like, surface to shoot their torpedoes. Like, really? That makes sense. They have to be visible, so there's a chance for them to fight back, but... Oh, hello. Acknowledged. You, if we can, go back and repair.
Yes, sir.
Now, I think the next step is we need to just
Yes, sir.
crank out...
Reporting.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
heck no.
Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Maybe crank out some tanks there so we can bust through their defenses.
Yes, sir.
But we dominate the waterways here now.
Waiting orders.
Unit prepared. Spy plane ready.
Spy plan ready.
Select target.
And this island here, like there's a lot more to it than this base here. I need to capture that. Yeah, I think they do. I think you're right, they do repair them. I was just gonna explore a little bit here since there's... You can stay hidden until...
Acknowledged.
But I think they repaired them as long as they're next to them. Just a lot of resources.
Affirmative.
Could do a water landing here. I wonder if blowing this up here would actually destroy everything. Oh my. A lot of boats here. Maybe we'll go back and repair.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, I think you just stay next to it and you repair. But I think we need to... What we'd probably do... We get to this point here, a launch of some variety, or I could just water land here. Do I have a boarding point, though? I have nowhere I can get in the water on my side, so never mind. Can't build that. Pathfinding is just slowly stubborn. There are anti-aircraft guns here. I could sacrifice a yak and come in and blow everything up, but I'm not sure if that would blow up that too. But with enough heavy tanks here, I should be able to do a frontal assault, really.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Hell March never gets old. The remix or the remaster version is fantastic. So yeah, learn my lesson on the limited run games when it comes to the big box ones. Just buy them when they come out and all good, basically. Within reason, there's some that I might not be interested in. But anything that I'm remotely interested at this point, if a big... Because, I mean, you have no risk of not getting it. If you pre-order it or place the order when they announce it, then you will get it, because make enough at that point. But trying to determine how many they need.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Could drop them on this island. Oh well, maybe there's the next one.
Prepare.
Waiting orders. Yes,
So,
sir.
okay, yeah, you can repair just by staying in here. Yep.
Reporting.
Hey, you
Affirmative.
got turned away. It's fine. It's okay. Come on, come back.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Unit repair.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Can at least be a majority C4s.
Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Repair. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
That's why I think with the Soviet, it's almost better to just build both load of tanks and just cram them out.
Vehicle acknowledged.
All right,
Yes, acknowledged.
are we all repaired now? Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the weight is pretty brutal. I'd almost forgotten about my system shock box until it showed up. Excuse me. It took a long time to come out.
Acknowledged.
Whew, building a lot of these.
Affirmative.
Oh, he has a lot of them there.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Spy plane
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Knowledge.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, so we build an engineer when we get closer and actually capture that. So. Definitely need some more tanks. Not feeling very secure here in my tank army. It's a little small
Waiting
still.
orders. Yes, sir.
Oh. One well-placed thing there. But I think that if we can kill his harvester, that should help reduce his economy a little bit. Hopefully stop him making new stuff. Eventually. Yeah, let's take out the mouse is really wigging out here. Yeah, it's true, we just run right in and just, you know, kamikaze. Oh, no, don't... Oh, he's... Okay, don't run over my guys.
Yes, sir.
So much damage on my own stuff here.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes,
They
sir.
run right in the middle. That's just annoying.
Affirmative.
Capture all the buildings as I'm going about and sell everything. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't have an APC, though. I only have mine layers. So, you know,
Yes, sir. Very well.
Soviet, so they don't have that, I believe. Eh, we'll see what we can figure out here.
Affirmative.
More tanks.
Affirmative.
Whoosh!
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Lost. Unit
That's
lost.
alright. Got plenty more. Keep them coming, guys! Do you have an
Lost.
APC? I see a mine layer. Can a mine layer carry troops?
Affirmative.
Or am I missing something in the tech tree? This is the mine layer.
Unit ready.
I
Building.
can build one.
Very well.
So the mine layer can carry up to. Shows you how long ago it's been since I played this game.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's check out what's on this island. I'm a little curious what's down here.
Select target.
Well, I should be able to brute force my way in here pretty handily now.
Yes, sir.
A couple more tanks.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yeah, the-
ready.
Oh, look at this. These V2 units are just gonna...
Building.
Comrade.
Yeah, the mine layer can't do anything there. Because I have the boat, but I would have to go in... Like, there's no, like, entry point here. Oh yeah, the V2 units are super long range. I can just kind of
Yes, sir.
park them here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Awaiting
Aha.
acknowledged. Vehicle
I remember that
report
too, playing
acknowledged.
multiplayer, where people were just, like, parking their V2s like that and just
Waiting order.
having a field day.
Affirmative.
Build a few engineers still. It would be nice to capture a large portion of this base here. The construction yard, things like that. There's like nothing on this island here. Yeah, that's the entry point for the base, but where do I put my landing craft? Like,
Unit
I don't have
ready.
anything on my shore here where I can actually enter said landing craft. Unless you can do it from here, I can try it, but I have a feeling it has to be on one of those beach areas, right? So I think they kind of guarded against that, so you couldn't do that.
Reporting.
Alright, so I think I can actually
Affirmative. Yes,
these
sir.
guys here and
Affirmative.
actually hit things without it
Yes,
hitting
sir.
me.
Acknowledged.
Yep. Aha! Blammo!
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Nice. Yeah, I could do that. There's also a very strong anti-aircraft. Question is if that will blow up everything, or, it would be nice to take those out first, but I should be able to take out part of his base here pretty easily. It's not even repairing, so.
Training.
Time to start, engineers huffing and puffing all the way up.
Affirmative.
Oh, affirmative. Yeah, I think there's the thing with all these,
Unit ready.
B2s, they can shoot so far.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting on affirmative. Yes, sir.
It reminds me of playing Dune 2, because the missile launchers in Dune 2 was able to shoot at things way far away.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yeah, that's true. I only have 2, so that might be worth. I'm gonna save first, because if it blows up the thing I need to take over, then that's the problem. But otherwise, yeah, it's clearly designed because there are barrels everywhere. Honestly, just a well-placed V2 rocket will probably take care of that here.
Ready.
Yeah, I could do that too. If I blow that up,
Unit
one V2
ready.
rocket on that guy will take care of all that stuff, I think.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Let's try. We're gonna be sneaky here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
True, it is for the greater good. Although launcher, oh, it's a long time for the V2 to recharge, so
Acknowledged.
go there and shoot on that one. See how far away you can do that. There we go. So that should set off that chain reaction. Here, let's see now. Come on. Launch. Anytime. Launch. Well, we're waiting. There we go. Alright. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I swear.
Vehicle reporting.
Huh. Did not set up as much as I thought it would. Well, I think we're pretty much ready here now to, you know, take care of business.
Affirmative.
Ooh, he's moving on here, too.
Yes,
He's
sir.
coming out with his boats a little bit. That's good. Sink that thing.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Come on. Mosquitoes are not hitting. Hurting us a lot.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Hack! Waiting for it.
Unit lost.
Yes, I know unit lost.
Yes.
Ow.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Oh well. That was a good good run there.
Vehicle reporting.
Let's see. We have more engineers coming, I think. Yep.
Yes.
Send them up here.
Affirmative.
Training. Building.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright. I know, there's like, oh no, they're moving. Whatever will we do? On ahead, you're gonna shoot where they're gonna be, not where they are. Whammo.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Hey. Not cool. See how much that does. How much?
Orders.
Forget about that.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Fine, we'll build some more subs then.
Select target.
Oh yeah, I think there's a base here. We're gonna drop here and do a little recon.
Reinforcements have arrived. Select target. Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Very well.
Unit lost.
Very well.
That boat still bombarding us? Yeah. This is where things just get so chaotic so quickly.
Lost.
At once. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit lost.
Captured his construction yard.
Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. At once. Comrade, affirmative.
Alright, we got these guys over here, even though... Or...
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Very well.
Building.
Reporting. Very well.
Oh, he sold everything. Oh, don't do that.
Of course.
Lost. Unit lost.
Comrade?
And blow up the building, right? Nope.
Yes, sir.
That's unfortunate. He sold everything. Can I hit the gunboat from here? Because that would be great.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Oh, hello.
Once.
Yes, sir.
Alright, fine. We'll just run and capture that thing then.
Yes, sir.
Whoa!
Unit ready.
A lot of engineers coming out of the blue.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, hello.
Acknowledged.
Stand still, boat.
Unit lost.
Hey, where's my engineer? They're literally trying to just...
Yes, sir.
Ooh, we're gonna move in. My engineers die there?
Affirmative.
Yeah, I was gonna capture it, but then I thought, oh, that actually... You have to just wreck it to a certain point, because I ran in with my engineer, and actually it did damage to it instead of
Comrade? Acknowledged.
Lost.
capturing it.
Awaiting. Acknowledged.
That's
Lost.
weird.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Okay, these gunboats are ridiculous now.
Vehicle reporting.
Secure the middle island, capture radar dome. So I do have to go into the middle island, yeah. That is a lot of boats.
Building.
More submarines.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, did I lose all my, Yep, that's another base there. Great.
Acknowledged.
Whew, it's a big, big mission here. But yeah, and I did... Oh, okay, so you gotta keep doing it then, because...
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Like, you gotta get it down to a certain level before you can capture it. That sound right?
Affirmative.
It doesn't blow up now here.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Pressing
Unit
it.
ready. Spy plane ready.
Spy plane ready.
First objective met.
Oh, they're gonna blow it up immediately. Oh! Hope I didn't need that.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Just capture it. Yeah.
Affirmative.
I didn't lose. I just captured it. It was fine, apparently. See what it says on the, capture radar as soon as we can track allied. Yeah, that's fine.
Awaiting orders.
Didn't fail it.
Report. Acknowledged.
Boy, that's annoying with all their, boats there.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Stop shooting at me.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
You blow that barrel up there.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
They really have a domination of the waterways here now.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
So harvesting, it's getting slow here now. But then I will have to...
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have an MCD. I can build on the other island. That's nice.
Acknowledged.
I have to build a transport. But I do have to clear the waterways first, because there's no way I can put a transport in the water right now.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
For crying out loud,
Sir,
leave me
affirmative.
alone.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative.
Take that thing out.
Vehicle report.
Unit ready. Building.
Don't move! Do a little damage when they're moving like that. Or not damage, they're moving out of the way, so...
Main unit lost.
What?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
the
sir.
AI on the pathfinding.
Acknowledged.
On ya.
Reporting.
Yeah, we'll have to land the
Affirmative.
MCV and some tanks and stuff.
Affirmative.
Oh, I don't want to go up here yet.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay. So we'll have to basically
Yes,
build
sir.
a landing party.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
But I do need to get rid of all the boats here, because they're gonna be a bad
Building.
time.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Get some more V2 rockets, so I can just park them around.
Select target.
That's turning into a really big mission now.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And my harvesting is really slow. Maybe I should build another... Can I build another MCV? I don't doubt it. It'd be nice to build a refinery up here so I don't have to drive so far.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Some more subs now.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Now we're traveling really far. These guys are parking up here, so I'll build a V2 here and just sit over here and shoot at things. I think I can reach that far. My harvester is all the way down here.
Vehicle reporting.
Those are rocket launcher dudes. Any helpful? Might be a landing spot down here too.
Insufficient funds.
That's a pretty big base there. I wish I had some. Oh, there's more anti-aircraft guns. I thought they had missiles on the
Unit ready.
like they were anti-aircraft. Those missiles will make short work of the planes, but I can try.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
They're flying now, but there they are. I understand why they can't do the you know,
Acknowledged.
discovery there, but it's all annoying they can't see the fog of war, because I mean they're still airplanes, right?
Affirmative.
Yep. Whee!
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Goes those.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ah.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yeah, that's true. I should get really, really close. Yeah, this is a lot of anti-aircraft. I don't think they wanted to use that strategy on this particular mission, because then you can...
Yes, sir.
yeah, you're right. I should get really close and then just fire and try and take one out.
Reporting.
Not sure how close I can be, if I can be as close as I want to or not. We'll find out.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
It's just doing a group select and attack. Yeah, geez, Van Lay. Those pilots had family. No.
Comrade.
Fun to explore.
Acknowledged.
Let's see if we do this. Then when we attack now, that should hopefully sink that guy right away. Oh, they found me.
Naval unit lost.
Really? Sink one?
Vehicle reporting.
Naval unit lost.
Wow, they are just sub-destroyers. I think that's the whole point here.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Alright, we sunk a
lost.
few.
Spy plane ready.
Ah, ah.
Select target.
Well, that went well. Okay, I feel like I need to speed up my economy here. This is hurting a little bit, so I have to probably...
Yes, sir.
I want to just build this guy up here so I can build another
Affirmative.
harvesting place up here. That should speed up my recovery dramatically. They're coming now, though. My cash flow
Reporting.
by having a... you could build on this island here, but... probably what they're expecting you to do, but I'm going to do something unexpected.
Building.
I need an ore refiner up here so I can get more cash faster. Then I can just transport a lot of units over. Those boats are really annoying. It's turned into the longest mission by the night by far.
Yes, sir.
That's alright.
Select target.
Select target.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Right, I built a V2 rocket so I can put them here.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
This should speed up the harvesting considerably there.
Waiting orders.
Oh, hello.
Yes, sir. At once.
Thought I was going to get those missile guys, but... Go shoot that tank to pieces with your guns.
Reporting.
I'll be able to get one tank.
Orders.
You can do it.
Lost.
Get that missile guy.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Ready and waiting. Of course.
Yeah, they're doing it. Come on, I believe in you guys.
Unit lost.
Whoops.
Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Come on, can you blow that tank up? Yes!
Yes,
Got
sir.
one tank.
Very well.
That was a freebie kill, because, I mean... Alright, now we should speed up our production here considerably. At least the cash flow. But the question is if I need to clear out all these gunboats, because that's going to be a problem otherwise. Could do is bring these back and repair them. They're all hurt. When having them sitting up here. Infantry can't be repaired, so that's fine. Let's leave those guys up here for some reason. Bring these back and repair them. There we go. We're gonna crank out some more subs. Need that. Gotta clear the waterway. There's no way I can do a landing here without that gone. I think it's still the same strategy of, like, just 2 there at least. Just get them pretty close, not that close that I did. And then, basically, take them out right away.
Spy plane ready.
Now, we should be able to crank out some more here too.
Select target.
Slowly uncovering this island. I assume I have to land down here.
Unit ready. Building.
There we go. Now we're speeding up here.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
This game isn't going anywhere at this point, just doing this slowly but surely. We're gonna pack it in for the night, it looks like, so... I want to beat this level before I call it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
And...
Preparing.
Thanks.
Building.
Oh, those guys. Gunslingers? I don't remember those guys.
Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting.
Unit prepared.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
They brought back the repair pad from Command & Conquer, and I wish they had a better repair system than this, because it's very slow to, like, kind of hop on there and do that.
Preparing.
Vehicle
Okay.
reporting.
I don't remember how many hours I lost on the game back in the day when I was just doing this.
Unit ready.
You know, you're just slowly but surely building up an army, and
Prepared.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
brings back many memories.
Affirmative.
Building. Preparing.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Let's see if we can move
Yes,
the
sir. Comrade.
people repaired ones up here.
Waiting order.
Been massing a lot of people over there. Sub's almost done.
Unit prepared. Unit ready.
Report acknowledged.
I had some other boat than just a
Unit
submarine.
ready.
Yes,
But
sir.
here we are. Alright, there we go.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Let's say, what else is people excited about coming out except the Diablo 2 remaster? I'm pretty pumped for that one too. Not sure if there's any other retro games coming out. I know the new Turtles one that they announced looks amazing.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Pretty
sir.
excited about that one. The kids are super pumped, and I'm hoping to put a PC into the new arcade machine we got, which is kind of a multi-cade thing. And have to play it on there too. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm a sucker for Turtles in Time and those arcade games, so this is right up my alley.
Affirmative.
Alright, what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on with our
Acknowledged.
cash flow here now?
Reporting.
Free harvesters, right? 1, 2. Do I have one parked somewhere, or did they get blown up? Oh, well, there it is. Coming all the way down here? Alright, that's fine. Be that way.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh, there's a remake of Sands of Time? Maybe I heard about that, but... Was that the one they put on hold or whatever due to the
Waiting
pandemic and whatnot?
Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
But that looks like interesting. I didn't play much of the original Sands of Time, but I mean, it's just kind of a trend-setting action platformer. Or
Affirmative.
action-adventure game, seems like. Dang.
Preparing.
Getting a bit of an army built up here, but I don't know where to go with the army. Need to clear out those gunboats. For sure. That's nice that, I mean,
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes,
proper remasters, I think, are really
Prepared.
Vehicle
good and
acknowledged.
important. They bring back, you know, people to the fold, and Oh, the original Prince of Persia? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like if they made the original DOS version. I mean, still playable on modern, but they, with the packaging and everything, I'll be all on board on that one. Oh, Rapisoid, yeah, that'd be awesome. Spy plane ready. Huh, really? That's pretty close then. Curious to see. Shooting it.
Unit repaired.
Oh, they were shooting at my spy plane. He has a landing craft there. That's not good. Take care of that, will you guys? Oh, he's getting reinforcements. That's what's happening.
Affirmative.
We should place some subs there to stop said reinforcements. But first, let's take care of these cruisers here, or gunboats, or destroyers, what the heck they are. I think we're all repaired almost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
There's no barrels. I could drop my... Oh, there's a camouflage pillar box. I could drop my guys directly in here.
Select target. Unit repaired. Reinforcements have arrived.
See what that does. It might get shot down before it even gets there. Yep, there's even destroyers there. Oh, hello! Oh, this is fine. You're fine. Guys are fine. You'll take out the base by yourself, right?
Reporting.
Get him, guys!
Affirmative.
Spoiler, they won't get them.
Lost.
Waiting orders.
Well, they fought valiantly.
Lost.
Sorry, guys. I had to use that for recon.
Affirmative.
Whoops.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Engineering. Okay, now we need to keep cranking out
Building.
heavy stuff. Yeah, this NES version is really polished. I do like that one a lot of all the Prince of Persia. The first time I saw it was an Amiga 500. My neighbor had it, and you know, I saw him die over and over. But that's basically, you know, Prince of Persia in a nutshell. So, you watching the live stream on the CRT TV there? That was awesome. I just saw on Discord there. That's really cool. I love CRTs. I just, I'm trying to be, not like grab everything I see on CRTs, but I love having a complement of certain CRTs. I think it just adds a lot. We're gonna park here. Clay and I go right next to it if we can avoid it.
Affirmative. Comrade? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Affirmative reporting.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Okay. Now, let's see if we can just get one knocked
Yes,
out
sir.
right away
Affirmative.
here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright, attack.
Acknowledged.
Surprise!
Naval unit lost.
Come on.
Acknowledged.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Ooh, we lost another one. Holy cow.
Spy plane
Acknowledged.
ready.
A lot of boats here. I should go back and repair again. Good grief. But I'm starting to get enough that I can,
Affirmative.
I think I need to start loading up the transports and getting them here, basically. Get a foothold on the base. Because, I mean, I can land here now without any major problems. So I should move up my army
Yes, sir.
up
Affirmative.
here.
Select target.
You'll see most of the things here now. Then I need to build some more transports. I can only move 5 units at a time. By plane.
Unit ready.
The easiest way I found for the CRT is that I have a 360, Xbox 360 hooked up, and that's what I use for
Building.
my stuff on the CRT. Otherwise, there are other options available as well, but the 360 supports still Netflix and all that good stuff, so it's a nice option.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Knowledge.
Comrade? Yes, sir.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have... I use my MCV already, which is what they gave me to do this.
Unit repaired.
So, you know, that was my own choice to get my economy going faster. So sadly, I do not have that option currently.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Might
Yes,
do what
sir.
we have.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
a sub
Yes, sir.
congestion going on here.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
They gave me an MCU, but I can't build one, so...
Repairing. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Correct. We will basically water land a whole bunch of tanks, and then like establish a foothold, and then do it that way.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade.
I have 2 of these, and I can actually, you know, deploy quite a bit of
Acknowledged.
stuff that way, and then they'll just do shuttle traffic between the 2, because now I'm cranking out a lot of tanks here.
Awaiting orders.
Got our subs. Go up here and clear some more stuff. Whoops, lost my selection. Where did they go?
Unit
Reporting
ready.
affirmative.
That's alright, I just got promoted to field corporal, whatever the heck that was, and it shows. I can probably do some more strafing. What I probably should do is get a couple strafing runs going there. Clear out that.
Building.
I can clear out the landing here, and once I have a foothold there, of course I can't build any buildings on this side, and that's my
Yes, sir.
choice, obviously, from when I did this.
Unit ready. Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
But this way I can at least get a little bit of foothold in there.
Building.
So now I'm getting a lot of cash.
Unit ready. Building.
Because the thing is, like, a nice contingent here of heavy tanks should be able to do
Unit
pretty
ready.
good work of this stuff. I think I probably can. What I'll probably do is get these loaded up.
Affirmative.
Back again, Cat? Closest one is up here, yeah.
Affirmative.
Yep. And
Spy
then...
plane ready.
Planes ready. Biplane ready. I've
Select
discovered most of his
target.
base here now.
Awaiting orders.
So let's see, we're gonna load up our... What's shooting at us? Oh, the spy plane. Every time I do that, I'm like, what the heck was that?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And the army here.
Affirmative.
Building.
What I should do is I'm getting enough... Well, I'm running low on cash here now, too. So I don't want to build anything more now, because that's gonna slow me down here soon.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
See how many of these I can cram in. Is it 1 per, or is it just that they can carry less because they're bigger?
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Can you not...
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're... That may not be able to win then. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say, you gotta be able to transport vehicles. Gotta have 1 unit
sir.
per, so that's fine.
Affirmative. Comrade.
Okay, otherwise I'd be really screwed.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Awaiting orders. Comrade. Affirmative.
Alright, our submarines are here.
Yes, sir.
All march coming on right at the right time here now as we're starting to make our moves.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Up
Yes,
there.
Sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Could also capture something, well, that would be kind of complicated. The heavy tanks make really good work of about anything quickly.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright, we can load 1 more tank.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Drive up here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Build more tanks. Alright,
Waiting order.
start our first foothold here.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, that's true, I probably should. But there's nothing here to capture because I mean it's so well fortified that I have to get all the way in. That's true, if I capture just 1 thing, I think I can then build stuff next to it, right? It doesn't really matter what, but we'll make kind of like guerrilla warfare going on here because I'm planning on destroying his
Awaiting orders.
stuff. Alright, so let's get the planes going. Take care of these guys here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And let's see if we can get that guy there.
Spike
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unpack right here on you. Hello.
Awaiting coordinates.
Surprise!
Vehicle acknowledged.
Alright, you go back there, pick up more units.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There's some interest here in my activities. They're going this way.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There we go. Alright, getting a bit of a foothold here now.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Silos needed. Come on. Building as fast as I can.
Construction complete. Silos needed.
There.
Yes, sir.
No longer needed.
Acknowledged. Waiting on affirmative. 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 Vehicle report.
Go on, tank.
Awaiting
Come back.
orders.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Select target. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
For those guys. You
Reporting. Yes, sir.
care of that.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Load up.
Reporting. Very well.
Building.
A lot to keep track of now.
Yes, sir.
See if we can disrupt his economy here. Yeah, we need to take out the harvester. That's what we need.
Affirmative.
Gonna give us the most bang for the buck here. At least he can spend his money and then run out.
Waiting orders.
You guys can join in the rear there anytime.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There we go. We
Waiting
can of course build
orders.
another one, but then we can destroy that one too. Strangle his economy out. Loading up here.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Shooting at me. There we go. Now his army's coming out. Double barrel tanks are just so powerful what they are. We're luring out most of the stuff here now.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Have
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
loading up what we can.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Alright, lots of stuff to keep track of now. We're making some headway.
Affirmative.
Got the V2 rocket, so we can actually stay on a pretty comfortable distance and take out stuff.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
That's not a harvester. We gotta get the harvester.
Acknowledged.
Building.
The harvester.
Affirmative.
So we'll get it this round. I don't think he sold up, no. He just has a boatload of stuff because he's had some time to build up his army here.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's stay here now, because now he's coming out with everything.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unload these guys.
Unit lost.
Report acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
We'll have to keep track of now.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Wait here for his harvester to come out.
Reporting.
Building. Spike
Waiting
ready.
orders. Acknowledged.
Should have... Where are our boats? Where do they get stuck? One time when the boats went on somewhere stupid and got destroyed. Oh, they're right here. They didn't move at all.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Where
Yes,
are
sir.
you going?
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Ow, I can't.
Affirmative.
How's it going there?
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders.
For my own guys. That was a poor choice of drop zone.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's reinforce these guys after you kill that guy.
Unit lost.
We're brute forcing this mission now. We will finish this here before the night is over. Oh, goodness. Come on, tanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
I don't know what my other boat's
Awaiting
doing.
orders. Affirmative.
This is hard. It's right up there. A bigger screen here to select more things. There's no room. Go get that harvester. We're crying out loud.
Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Come on, harvester time.
Acknowledged.
Alright, getting closer. I think we're actually out of money now. Yep. So I'm gonna
Lost.
save some cash right now, but there we go. So he's out of harvesters.
Acknowledged.
Should send over an engineer now. I think I have one standing here somewhere. Not. Nope. Let's invest in an engineer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are full. Let's go down there.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Now you guys try and take that boat. Nice. Lawless.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're all. I think they're just civilians, honestly.
Yes, sir.
But that's fine. We can do a yak run on them anyway. Alright, there we go. Now we strangled his economy.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Slowly take out his boats here.
Yes, sir.
There's another
Yes, sir.
landing. Okay.
Affirmative.
Dump those guys off.
Vehicle affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Alright, yeah, he stopped sending units because he ran out of money. Or not money, but at least he's not building much. I think the AI on easy is not really cranking out a lot of stuff, but we should be able to secure this easily with the forces we have now. Oh, there you go. Where can I select everything?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's take care of that. Let's have some tanks there.
Acknowledged.
More units
Vehicle
here.
reporting. Affirmative.
I've got a sizable force here now.
Ready and waiting.
Not the most optimal way to do this mission, to say the least, but I ever thought it was good
Ready
at
and
Command and
waiting.
Conquer. I just didn't know playing.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
What?
Acknowledged.
After that comes to
Acknowledged.
the guys.
Yes, sir.
Like I can't hold select to do another drag box over. So here now, when I get to this situation here,
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
there we go. I can do that, and then roll free it. Throw it out.
Unit lost.
Oh, there are mines here too.
Affirmative.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't see them, but
Affirmative.
we'll need a dog for that.
Acknowledged.
That'll be a problem if it takes out some of the major tanks. Oh,
Affirmative.
back off. We're gonna use our V2 rockets for this guy.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
For that guy. Sorry. Jeez. Overkill.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see if we can maneuver these guys around here to make room for the rockets.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Park here.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
We'll get this mission done one way or another here in the end.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I remember playing the Allies, I think, because the tanks are so powerful for the Soviet, you really turtle up as the Allies by laying lots of mines and leaving, you know, turrets everywhere, because that just, you gotta...
Acknowledged. Comrade, affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Here.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
One building. And one guy. Yeah, you can't do that here, I don't think. No, it doesn't let you. It's a later one. So it's a lot of those, like, creature or, like, quality of life improvements that you kind of expect, you just can't do.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
It just throws me off constantly.
Yes, sir.
I'm expecting to be able to do that, the double clicking that comes around. I think that's where they did wonders with the remastered version, where they kind of added all those features that, you know, you've come to expect. So that was a really good move on their part. But yeah, we should have no problem, like, picking off this base here now. Honestly, I could probably brute force it, but I kind of want to take care, excuse me, a little bit of this stuff here.
Yes, sir.
We have the V2s, we can just kind of inch forward. I remember playing Doom 2 and doing this exact maneuver all the time.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Just you slowly inch forward and just destroy buildings this way while you're still safe.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
That's what we're gonna do for now.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Fine, you don't sound so happy about it.
Acknowledged.
Thanks, that guy. Oh, no, they moved first. Oh, well. Oh, here we are. Boy, they do a lot of damage. Oh, there's another one there.
Acknowledged.
Move it!
Acknowledged.
Move it, move it. Dive, dive, dive!
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't think it can dive when it's damaged. I don't know. It can dive when it's damaged, I guess. Alright, so this guy is...
Yes, sir.
Put a
At once.
few more infantry units in there, I guess. Might as well.
Reporting.
You, go shoot those
Yes,
barrels.
sir.
They bother me.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. At once. Yes,
Whoa,
sir.
hello.
Affirmative.
They're hunting now.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Good. Brief to do a lot of damage to tips, or to the subs.
Lost.
Report acknowledged.
Move!
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Get away and see if we can submerge
Yes,
again
sir.
here.
Acknowledged.
You go down here. Alright, what do we need to do now? Well, we should probably blow up a few things here.
Affirmative. Vehicle
We can
acknowledged.
capture one of the
Yes,
edge
sir.
buildings, I guess.
Affirmative. Yes,
Question
sir.
if it's even worth it at this point.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Awaiting or acknowledged. Comrade, at once.
I'm gonna run with the base if I wanted to now.
Affirmative.
I think we're probably reinforcements here. Yep.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Anything
Select
else I need to
target.
discover here? Look down here, I guess. Getting closer now. Alright,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I will just blow this up here now. We can.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
We might go into cell frenzy here soon. Oh, you do? Okay. In that case, we will capture something then.
Affirmative.
Oh, we only have one engineer, but I think we can damage it enough. And then capture it when it's lower, I think. That should do it, too. Pretty sure. Otherwise, we're going to have to haul another engineer over here. We'll find out.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
We're going to blow up barracks, at least. Take out some stuff that... Oh, yeah, those anti-aircraft turrets will be good to capture or blow up. And the pillar box, take care of that. Oh, got one guy coming.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Blow him up. Nice.
Reporting.
You don't have to go that close, dude.
Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Alright, what are you shooting at? Up turret. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. I'm gonna take care of that thing. It's gonna shoot at me right away. But I think I do have to damage it until it's... Because I think if I take the engineer now... Yeah, it just hurts it. So we need to attack this war factor a little bit, get it down. Whoa, hey, no, you're not...
Yes, sir.
You don't need to shoot at that. It's gonna blow it up way too fast.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Oh, you had a landing down here. That's what's going on.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Douche. We got plenty of tanks for that purpose.
Yes.
You can't do anything yet. Wow, range is pretty impressive there.
Vehicle reportive. Ready and waiting. Well.
Can you do it yet? Nope.
Yes, sir.
Take that thing out. How about now? Nope.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you stop shooting. I don't want to blow it up. There we go.
Report acknowledged.
Stop firing. Stop firing, assholes.
Waiting order.
New construction options.
Alright, there we go.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Nice. Probably on a power now. That'd be awesome.
Construction complete. Spy plane ready.
Oh, we got enough power.
Select target.
There we go. Jam the radar. Alright, let's move into forces here.
Affirmative.
The flame tower is actually, yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our
Yes,
base
sir.
is under attack.
Probably. Let's see, what do we have left here? That's... I think we have air superiority here now, so we have a couple yaks that can come in and strafe stuff.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I realize where I put it. It is a little bit cruel, isn't it? But, oh well. Here again, I wish I could select everything. I think I have this army here now. Let's just see if we can finish this up here now.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Nice capture construction, but I don't think it's worth it. To do it finally? Well, don't run into the... Oh. In a panic cell. There we go, there's the panic cell. Flame tower, do your stuff.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Hopefully I don't have to kill those boats, because that would be annoying as hell. They're all coming in here. There, I can actually attack the boats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brute force them from land. How do you wedge a boat in there?
Yes, sir.
Suez Canal.
Affirmative.
I didn't realize how quickly the thing like panic sold.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Low
Course.
power.
Uh-oh. To sell something, I'll sell,
Structure sold. Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Mission accomplished.
finally. That was a slow brute force crawl there. That's exactly what happened. Yak say the day. I remember playing it as a kid too, and I never did like grand strategy. It was just like this brute force thing, and I should have planned ahead or how to play this mission over probably as a kid. But got the mission done eventually, just slowly but surely. Clearly, we're supposed to take the MCV over. I'm not sure we're gonna start another one now. It's pretty late already, so. But we'll select one. Go to that one. Watch the FMV save and then call it there, I think. But this game is still a lot of fun, and as I said, I often brute force my way through it. But the FMVs and, you know, it's such a classic
You said
game.
this would not happen. No matter how many
That's
we
what they
kill,
should do,
they
is get
keep
licensing
coming.
from
The
Petroglyph
United
and
Nations
EA to
begins to write their
re-release the
course.
big box
Damn
version
them
of all
to
the Command &
hell,
Conquer ones. So buy that.
incinerate them before they grow stronger.
And a LucasArts deal in the
You are
first place was kind of a
failing
stretch that they got that. I remember when they announced that, and it was like, this is a big deal that they were going to release LucasArts games again on big box versions. So, or the first one they released was like Sega CD, like Monkey Island, I think. I mean, that's cool,
Guard them
but
with your life.
the market for that must be pretty small.
They must get through to Gorzov. If you fail, do not return.
Hey, I just saved the day for you. And poorly, but more subs. 1,000 subs. Haha. Alright. I think I ran into a weird
Reinforcements have arrived.
save. Save.
Mission saved.
Did not save. TV and
Waiting
I gotta
order.
get to trucks, that's right. I think we're gonna
Battle control.
out of
terminated.
control, terminated. I always remember playing the originals, and just the sneak peeks are so cool. On Command & Conquer 1, and it's a sneak peek of supposedly Command & Conquer 2 at the time, but that took a long time to come out after that. I'm pretty sure it did not come out very quick. And that was kind of, I was disappointed when Command & Conquer 2 came out. It didn't feel like they lost a lot of that kind of character and like sparkle in the eye to me, and it was just so gritty and futuristic, and I don't know, still a fun game, but it didn't feel like it was too dystopian future, and I was just kind of sad to play, I guess. But and we got to watch me brute force slowly but surely through Command & Conquer Red Alert a little bit there. It's still a great game to play, and if you haven't bought the remaster version, highly recommend it. Great way to play the game on a modern system with phenomenal music, remixes, and all that stuff. So, but I think we're going to call it there, because I don't want to start the next mission, because how long and slow and painful that one was. You see, the missions just take longer. You get a lot of bang for your buck with a Command & Conquer game. I think all of them are like this, where the missions get so long that you can spend so long on each one that as long as you like that sort of gameplay, it gives you a lot. And especially then, the later ones, like Command & Conquer 3, you played through as GDI first, then Nod, and then a third faction that they introduced in Command & Conquer 3, just continuing the story. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, really. But it's fun to relive that game, so try and maybe do a little more action-oriented game next week. But it was a fun game to revisit. I still have many fond memories playing this, and it's fun to play the Soviet side. So I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Feel free to chat up in Discord and everything, and post pictures of your CRTs, I guess. So that's awesome. And thanks to everyone who congratulated for the 1,000 subs. Awesome getting that far. Hoping to get the next video out here soon as well. It is in progress already, and the computer for that, which is the K62, I'll probably stream on that next week. So I'll think about something to stream on that guy. It should be done by then. So until next week, have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Gotta find the button to stop. Good night. Where's the button? There it is. See you guys.